Hello everyone, and welcome to Perilous Pursuits. I'm GoGo DM, and I'm proud to present my second D&D live play campaign, the Mobius Chronicles. This homebrew campaign is a continuation of the characters and stories from my first campaign, Waterdeep Dragon Heist, and follows the characters as they uncover a dangerous threat against the entire world and beyond. So sit back and close your eyes as you join our adventuring party in the lands of Faerun, and listen to their perilous pursuits. If you'd like to watch this episode and see the 3D and animated maps that we use, go to our YouTube channel linked at www.perilouspursuits.com. You guys ready?
We're ready.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we start it off with rolling with our right cap?
It's called a mic cap now, actually.
Okay, yeah, that's true. We'll do a mic cap.
Mic cap? A nightcap for the mic cap?
Mike's been doing all of them.
Oh, you have won the answers.
Let you all roll. It's fine. I mean,
18. 15. 12.
16.
1.
Oh!
You have properly won it.
This is my highest breakout roll so far. I've been cutting in pretty close. I've been second last.
Doesn't matter.
I know, but I've been getting like 6s and 4s. It's like,
Now that it's called a mic cap,
Yeah, you'll never have to do it again.
So, last week on Perilous Pursuits, we were investigating a flesh monster.
Fleshscape.
realm. Fleshscape.
First it was the monster.
Not a BDSM podcast.
I would say he wasn't a monster, actually. He
No,
was
Not
like
a
flesh
BDSM
guy.
podcast.
He wasn't a monster until Brevi attacked him.
Well, Vincent blinked into the room and then was like, oh, I don't really want to be here. And then he tried to get out of the room. Then his blink spell dropped and he was stuck there. We ended up fighting that guy. And he was nasty. He
Go
was,
up.
He
Yeah,
was
he got
spitting
stuck with
acid
a
and-
nasty spell.
Ugh. And then he cast a spell at Erdan.
That was him that did that.
That was him?
Was it him?
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought it was the...
Well, who's doing
Oh,
the
that's
recap
right,
here
that's
anyway?
right.
This is me. I know. I'll tell you.
Oh, Erdan does.
Yes. Cast a spell at Erdan and made him stupid.
Stupid.
Yeah. And he cast a spell at Vincent and started taking levels of exhaustion that just overcame him. And which made him lose all his hit points.
He
Or he
died
just
from whatever.
Died from exhaustion.
Poison or.
We couldn't even bring him back because he had already gone.
It's like he went to a
And-
90-year-old man in seconds.
Oh, he got old.
Wow.
And
Looks
our
like it.
cleric was just too stupid to do anything about it.
He got mind fucked.
Yeah,
Technically, if you die from aging, you can't be brought back.
that's true. So on we went to forward because the portal closed behind us, and we investigated more tunnels, and I sent Fizzbutt forward to have a look, and he found this what looked like a flesh heart beating. It had like a ruptured aortic valve, and we all jumped down the valve. Came out
I believe
in-
it was a flesh hole.
How do you remember it?
Vaginal canal.
It was a sphincter of some sort.
We
Just
found
barely
ourselves
big enough
on the
to
plane
slide
of
down.
Neth.
A throbbing sphincter.
And you
It
guys
was,
jumped in there right away.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we tossed the rabbit in first.
No prompting. A sphincter, let's go.
There's only one way forward.
And we came out on a fleshscape and found a astral dreadnought.
Being engulfed by the fleshscape.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know, there wasn't much else that we explored. It was like, oh, astral dreadnought, let's go.
Well, we kind of walked
We
in.
didn't really. We followed the noise that we heard of someone talking.
Right. There was,
and we came upon the dreadnought.
we were
and
kind
then
of chasing.
Kind of mad.
No, but
No,
if you
somebody
see
rolled a
something
check.
like that, you're like, let's go check it out.
I thought one of us did know what it was.
We checked it out. One of us rolled mine.
Yeah, one of
Yes.
you did a
Probably
history
me. I
check.
have a high history.
It wasn't me.
We all know. Came
And
upon a bridge.
Couldn't even communicate if you did.
yes, there was a bridge with a giant eye.
Yeah.
What did he say? 300 feet in diameter or
Yes.
something?
Yeah.
Yeah, big eye.
Well, I remember
You writing this down,
eye-dialing.
Ray?
Yeah, I'm taking notes from
Good.
last.
Good.
Yeah.
He's
Where we
transcripting
saw
it.
Aya communicating or sharing information. He had a Palantir and he was reading a map and he was just spilling his guts. And so then we ran out there and spilled his guts as a
Yep.
team.
So,
You know?
and then you had a negotiation with Neth.
Yes, after the battle, we negotiated with Neth to save Lucian, who came out of the pool. He was being slowly digested, and his secrets of his mind were being shared with Neth. And we negotiated the trade of his firstborn
And Aya.
for
And Aya.
yeah, you said it. I don't have to repeat you. For the mind of Erdan back again. Good old Erdan.
Who's first one?
Neth's.
Yours.
Neth's. Neth's first.
The thing that I punched and raised and
That made you
instigated the death of our party.
Almost.
So the trade was also included a safe way home. So after the fetching of the firstborn and throwing him into the pool to be digested and all the secrets being shared, Neth shared a secret with us, which was his desire to
Delgado.
find the Delgado, which I think is a
Not quite.
beast.
The Delgado is a
Delgado.
creature,
Yeah,
Delgado is a creature.
that's what I said.
but
Delgado?
he wanted to visit the Cognito.
Yeah, the Cognito is a library.
That knows the location of the Lotto.
It has
Right.
more
You know-
information on the.
The map with an X on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
It has more information on the Delgado. The Cognito is the library of the gods.
Right, and Neth would just give his left nut
Ream
for
himself.
Well, when we tossed in Aya and his firstborn, we saw his left nut.
we're gonna have to go there and Cognito.
To Delgado?
So
I should have came up
like,
with different names than Cognito Delgado because you keep mixing it up.
We dumb.
The Cognito is the library which will have information on the Delgado.
Bless you, Art.
What about the Sun Novum?
There's some no.
Wrong campaign.
Okay, so that pretty much brings us up to where we're just about to loot the bodies.
He did fix Erdan. Neth.
Oh
brought
yeah,
him
I've
back.
got a cloak of displacement.
You got a cloak of displacement.
Yeah.
Jack wanted to talk to Neth in the future, so he swallowed a tadpole.
That's right.
I don't think that
Yeah,
happened.
Yeah, I think that's
sounds like
100% is
That's
accurate.
probably not a thing.
Taste of
I would've
tadpole.
That definitely happened.
Guys, I felt like this tadpole going down my throat just a minute ago.
That'd be painful to pass. Yeah, so you got a cloak of displacement. You got a bag of holding, which dumped out for a
Which
bunch
has a
of.
globe and something else.
Yeah, so who grabbed the stuff off Aya?
Teodarh did.
So you can actually, Teodarh, add a bag of holding and the map of Icewind Dale on D&D Beyond. And I think there's a bunch of platinum there too. You may have already added it.
Just add it again to be sure.
Yeah.
How much platinum?
I think it's about 10.
And there was
1,000?
a diamond worth 500 gold.
Yeah, I think it's about 100 platinum.
10,000 gold?
Someone's gonna have to listen to the podcast to know.
I just listened to it today.
I didn't get to the end.
And how much do you remember it being?
Like 10,000.
200 GP diamond.
Cursed.
Oh no, that's what I have.
All right.
I have no other room.
You got a bunch of platinum. I'll listen to it tonight and confirm with you.
A couple feathers would just like implode.
So, you do have that glass globe as well, and you're not sure what it does. And then Neth sent you back to the drowned temple, or the flooded temple in the drowned citadel. You walk through the portal, you end up in the flooded temple. You see the water has receded quite a bit. There's puddles of water, but you see one dead eel and one semi-alive eel just kind of flopping around on the ground with wet puddles. He's drowning in the air. You see the coffins there. The water is not pouring in anymore.
I would like to open the unopened coffins.
Okay.
You just double click on them.
Yes. Press X to open.
You need to do athletics check.
Oh, great.
You can have advantage. Zach is just smiling and watching.
Oh, actually, that one's not bad. Oh, the one that was on the ground was.
No, you got to roll on a table.
I know, but it was.
So there's 3.
Oh, it's a 20 still.
Wow, that's cool.
A 20?
Yeah, not 20.
Not 20. So you heave, and who's helping you?
Lucan was helping.
All right, yeah. So both of you just heave this heavy stone lid off of this coffin, and you do see a similar knight that you fought. There's 3 bodies of these knights on the ground where you fought them, and this one looks similar, but kind of looks decomposed a little. Doesn't look as in good condition. It's wearing kind of full armor, but the skeleton underneath looks like it's kind of decrepit.
Nothing interesting in there though, other than skeleton and armor.
I don't know. You want to check?
You say, "Hey, Teodarh, come over here and look at this."
Yes.
Yes.
Teodarh.
Come and investigate this skeleton.
Don't really think this is the time to do that. Should we not get back to the ship?
Well, you know what they
I'll
say.
take a look.
Leave no coffin unturned.
29.
29?
Proficiency went up. It's more. It's 31.
Yes.
Holy
yes.
shit.
See, we have the right man for the job.
All right.
He knows how old this body is.
It's very old. It's ancient.
He knows who it was before.
Like the bone is kind of crumbling as you kind of look in between it. The armor looks really nice. It doesn't look. It's showing age though. But you kind of move the helm, of the metal helm on the skull, and you see on the skull is a perfectly preserved brown leather cap.
All right.
on the skull.
Oh.
stand.
It's perfectly preserved?
Yeah, it's probably magical.
Can I use my wand of magic detection?
If you have charges, you keeping track of that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you do that?
Yep.
Yeah, the leather caps glow.
I removed the leather cap.
It kind of pulls away, and the skull just crumbles into dust as it pull it out of there. You have a brown leather cap.
Where are you putting that?
In my pocket.
Right.
Here's too nice.
Doesn't fit over his horns.
wonder how that works if you have like 3 attunement slots already, and you put on a cursed item. Can it affect you?
Yeah.
So does it override your attunement slots or what?
No, yeah. There's one in you too.
Put it on.
What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, nothing bad. I ate a fucking tadpole 5 seconds ago.
And I'm a skeleton.
Are you putting it on, Revy?
No, I'm not. No, it's in my pocket.
Skull eating hat.
Unless somebody wants to identify.
We'll do that when we get back to.
Yeah.
I can help you, or he can help you when we get back.
All right.
I'm ready
so-
to punch some shit. Takes a while to get ready.
What would you guys like to do?
Perfect. How many sets in?
Should we
Head
just talk to the captain and head back to Waterdeep?
I think
Yeah.
so. We have to see if we can get Vincent raised right away.
I got a hell of a headache.
Yeah, that was a bad place.
It was like my brain shrunk down to nothing and then grew again.
Does the now that we're back in the sunken temple, if we turn around, is there still a portal behind us?
No, the portal is disparate.
Okay. So hopefully there isn't a connection between our house and this hellhole that we just came through.
So you do know that you went through a pocket dimension on the way down here,
Mm-hmm.
which was
We're still
the treasury.
in a pocket dimension too, right?
No, you feel like this is the citadel.
Okay.
It has the same. Well, you get the feeling just from the rock structure and all that is very similar to the other parts of the citadel you've seen. And water was pouring in, like salt water. It just seems like to get to this part of the flooded or the temple, you had to walk through a pocket dimension room to get here.
I think we should check out all the rest of the structures on the citadel.
I could rest first though. We must have rested, right? Because we went up low.
No, we have not long rested.
But we leveled up.
So we haven't leveled up.
Yes, technically not.
Let's go rest.
Okay, so where are you resting?
Well, let's go back to the top, I guess. Is that the...
I assume so. The airship is up there.
Yeah,
Docked.
let's go to the airship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we know how to get to the airship from here?
Actually, Erdan and Lucan both know how to do that.
Okay.
Because they had to go. Lucan and Erdan ran up there to relay a message and brought us dinner and pillows.
We were in the treasury before we were here, though, right?
Yeah, we went from like the sunken part up to the treasure room, into the plane, out of the plane, back into the citadel, and then up to the outside.
So we're gonna need to furnish this place.
Man,
I don't know.
I wish we had furniture in like some sort of portal. Just fucking with you.
Yeah, this place is sparse now. It was well furnished before the monk got here.
Probably don't need these forever burning logs.
I mean,
Go back in the fire.
again. I told you to stick the carpet on top of it, let it dry
Yeah.
out.
There was that one magic table that's still there.
Yes, it's on the roof somewhere.
Is the roof that we first
Probably
came in on? Is that where the skyship is?
No, I think it's docked like over here somewhere now.
Do you guys see the outside view?
Yep, we do.
So that tallest center roof in the middle,
Yeah.
that's where the table is.
So, oh yeah, the table.
The
And
table's
where
up
is the
here.
skyship?
The skyship is kind of moored right down here.
Okay.
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 Where?
I was closer.
Sorry.
He said right
Okay.
there.
And you
I was
guys
like,
are coming out this door.
Oh, so we just have to walk straight across the way.
To get to the skyship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to the skyship.
All right. You guys get up there. Gregorius waves you in, and asks you, "How was it? Is it safe?"
No.
It's safer now,
Yeah.
but
I sent
we also.
I sent Vincent down
Way-
to help you guys out.
Sorry, what was that?
I sent Vincent down to help you guys out.
Didn't help.
He certainly did. Fortunately, whatever was down there also claimed his life.
Oh no.
So we figure we should probably get back to Waterdeep, guys. Could you point us in a north, south, east, westerly direction to Waterdeep?
Well, why don't? Can you guys control this thing now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe we had
Yeah.
figured that out.
Okay.
Do I have to be in that one room to do that?
We're gonna find out.
We don't know.
I'll try it here.
Yeah. So you're down in the navigation room in the ship. In the
We're
Zephyr.
in the crystal room.
And
Right now?
In the ship or in the citadel?
in the ship. So there's navigation charts and all that, and a compass.
Oh.
And so Grigori says, I can feed you directions from here and tell you if you can fly this thing, I can give you headings.
Okay, well, I will attempt from inside the ship to fly the citadel.
Which is currently just stationary.
Yeah. So I have to reattune to it and then try and tell it to move.
Yeah, so it'll take like an hour. Anyone else doing anything during that hour?
Eating, sleeping.
Eating, sleeping.
Yeah, we're-
So Spoon brings out
Best here on the ship.
Spoon
Yeah.
brings out some porridge. Kind of warms you guys up. There's some ale there. And after an hour of that, Jack, you attune to the citadel. You feel its connection. You feel you just need to give it a direction, up, down, or a heading. And Gregarious gives you a heading east, and that's what you hear from him.
Perfect.
Do a barrel roll.
I'll do what he says.
Okay. So the ship is tied down to the citadel, and it's kind of using the citadel for flight, and you guys slowly feel the citadel take off towards the east. It's kind of actually a little bit cloudy. There's a little bit of a drizzly rain coming down. You guys are below the clouds.
Beautiful.
And Gregarious, he kind of says, at this speed, it'll take a bit. It'll probably take like a week. It's not quite as fast as the Zephyr.
You could push.
Yeah, can you tow us?
I could try, yeah, if you guys want.
Can you tell us to go faster?
Oh, am I going max speed right now?
Yeah, there's kind of one speed on something this big.
No, there was two speeds.
Oh yeah, there was definitely more than one.
We
speed
said we
before.
told them to go it's okay. We need to slow down.
Oh, that's right. There is more than one speed. So you are going maximum speed. You can go slower if you want.
No, max speed.
Min fuel economy. What does this thing run on anyway?
Solar.
Ethereum.
Soul.
Vincent's soul. Yeah, because
Soul.
Vincent died, it goes a little bit faster.
The navigator.
Ludicrous speed. Go!
So you
Liquid
guys
Schwartz.
have control of a flying citadel heading towards Waterdeep. You
thinking
have the
before
run of
we,
the
like-
keep if you want to explore it more, or we can fast forward. What do you guys want to do?
When we are like a day away from Waterdeep or something, we got to send the Zephyr ahead so that
They don't
so they don't
freak
attack
out.
us and think we're gonna.
Yeah,
Give
the
it-
last time a flying ship or like a ship, something was flying around and like bombed the whole city.
Yeah, so this is like the Zephyr will have to be an envoy,
Yeah.
but it doesn't have to be right away, but
No.
eventually.
Yeah.
Gregoria says, "Yeah, I can
would
do
like
that."
to explore and train.
I would like to explore as well after a long rest.
That's all I'm gonna be doing is doing martial training and exploring.
So, the first day then, it's about 3:00 in the afternoon. You kind of had a late lunch on the Zephyr. Does somebody want to do anything this day?
I'd like to spend the next 20 hours studying my Mobius plate and tuning or trying to tell what the encryption is off of
with
it.
the book? Yeah. Okay, well, you sit down and find a nice corner to pull out the book, and you find that it's not on you. You don't have the book.
He looked immediately guilty.
Sorry.
Did Art make
Hey
a
guys,
face?
anybody seen that book? You know that?
No, the last time it was on you.
Yeah, last time it was on me, and so now all of a sudden it's gone. Has anyone seen it?
I thought I had the book.
I don't know what book you're talking about.
Me neither.
Inside check, inside check, inside check, inside check.
Your inside check finds Zach, or Jack is too dumb to know what.
Finds jack shit.
Jack.
Okay, Lucan, roll an insight. Roll one insight.
Okay, here's one insight for all.
All for insight.
You're gonna guide him? He's inciting you. I poke him in the eyeball. Give him this disadvantage.
What? I got 24.
Wait, are you inciting me right now, you son of a bitch?
I'd like everyone to roll a deception.
George, do I need to roll a deception? 'Cause
Everybody
I
needs to roll a
really
deception.
know why I need-
Roll a deception or persuasion. Don't say which. Just say
Yeah.
the number.
Yeah, you can do a deception or persuasion.
Oh, good.
25.
You!
I rolled crappy too.
18.
16.
I don't know, below whatever you roll for sure.
You believe everybody, Lucan. You're not sure where the book went. These guys obviously don't have it.
Well, these guys are my party. I mean, I trust them. They would tell me if
Yeah, absolutely.
something, if they knew where it was.
Yeah, they're being honest with you.
Oh, maybe we should go back and look for it.
Oh wait,
Maybe the captain stole it.
I mean that living plane was after giant secrets.
Yeah,
Was there a giant secret in the book?
there are tons. It was full of secrets.
Lost
One of them
secrets.
being how to decipher this Mobius plate.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Now it's nothing more than a paperweight.
The Mobius plate?
Well, without that book to, detect or decode the cipher.
No one's ever really told me what these plates are. They talk about how important they are. What do the plates do?
Put them on the wall.
Racks.
Nobody
From
tells you
what
about the plates. Nobody tells you that
Luke
I can
and
fly.
Erdan said that the
Yeah.
plates have magic imbued on them that is in a cipher of some sort. The book helps you solve the cipher somehow.
Sounds boring.
All right. Well, let me know if it turns up. If you guys find it, I really need to find this. I'll search the rest of the citadel, or turn over every rock. Leave no rock.
I can help you
Yeah, that.
if you want. I can help.
Okay.
I got nothing better to do.
Okay, let's do a search. Let's go look for it.
I'm not good
I
at
might
that,
have,
though.
But you can help me look
Yeah.
for it.
Exactly.
Give me a second here. Let me. I might find it for you.
Oh, could you just locate the item?
Locate object.
That is
Might
an
have
actual
that.
spell.
Inside check.
Okay, I'm telling the truth. That's an actual spell.
It also can't locate if it's on a different plane.
Yes, I can cast that for you.
Mm-hmm.
Can you make it vibrate?
Describe or name an object that is familiar.
Hey, call my phone.
Call my phone, guys. She's all color-coded right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to. How does this work?
As long as the object is within 1,000 feet of you, if the
Close
object
enough.
is in motion, you know the direction
I would
of
do that
its
twice.
movement. The spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you have seen it up close. Within 30 feet at least once.
Well, you read from it, so you definitely are familiar with it.
The spell can't locate an object if any thickness of lead.
If it's put in a lead line box.
Sheet block.
All right.
Somebody read Superman.
So, do you cast a spell?
Yeah.
Is there a ritual? Do we all have to hold hands?
Kumbaya, my lord.
No, it's not ritual.
Okay.
Concentration up to 10 minutes.
Okay, you try to detect the location of the book, and you're not getting a ping on this plane of existence.
It's not within 1,000 feet of us.
Or within
No,
a
it's
couple
not.
feet.
Is this citadel more than 1,000 feet?
Oh yeah,
Like-
it's less than 1,000 feet wide.
Right, so it's
So it's not on the city.
not on the
deep.
citadel.
Wasn't that like that treasure room, like in another
Another plane.
plane or something like that? Maybe we should go down there and look.
It lasts for 10 minutes. I'm going to walk down there.
To the treasury room.
To the treasure? Okay.
Speed walking to get there in 10 minutes.
Well, it's right through that door.
Yeah, actually, the door was on the basement level there. Okay, you're down there in the
No,
treasure room.
shit! Okay, Diamond Monster's not there.
Yeah, he's dead.
He reformed.
No, he's smaller now. We took a bunch of him.
Yeah, that's true.
That's right. He's a small creature. You're not getting any pings down here.
No things?
You've got that tadpole inside your head. Maybe you could just call up Neth. Say, I think I left
Just
my
tadpole.
yeah.
Squeeze your tadpole and give him a ring.
That was just a snack. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you can contact Neth and ask him where that book is. Maybe he knows where it is.
How do I contact?
You just go
Think real hard.
banana phone.
Ring, 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 ring. I don't know.
We had to cut that like
That
a
is
third of the way through.
100% like
Word for word. Ding dong, ding dong, ding.
I have no.
Rappy.
Plantain phone? I don't know. Can we get away with it?
Maybe it'll
God,
work.
it's gonna be stuck in my head now.
Yeah, maybe it'll work. You can just call him up, see if he knows where it is, or because maybe if he did take it, he'll probably tell us that he did take it.
I think kind of hard about talking to. Yeah.
Right. You find that the
Are you attuned to the Citadel while we're doing all this? Because you're blind.
you find that your concentration is taking you off the citadel as it starts to slow, and you focus on communicating with Neth, and you feel that your mind going across great expanses of the universe, and you hear a "Go for Neth."
Go for that. Go for that.
Hello. This Nep?
In an ancient voice, he goes, "Yes."
Wow, that worked.
It
It
worked.
worked.
Sorry, I can't pick up right now. I'm.
Leave a message
I'm
on your
absorbing a huge monster.
My buddy Lucan is looking for a book. Did you take a book from him?
A book? What's in the book?
Apparently, great secrets. Great, powerful secrets.
Oh,
Yeah.
why didn't you guys give it to me?
He said they're top notch.
You should have given me the book. I could have given you riches.
Oh, can these guys hear me talking? Am I talking out loud?
No, it's all in your mind.
It's telepathic, but you are talking out
I
loud.
also, yeah, okay, I'm talking out loud at the same time.
If they could read your lips, because you're kind of mouthing everything.
Yeah.
I'm observant. I can read his lips.
I almost know all the language.
Okay, well, if I find the book, I will let you know.
Oh, secrets.
Hmm.
I want.
Don't tell anybody else.
I can only talk to you.
Oh, this is so weird. Okay, well, thanks for your
Do I
help.
hang up now? Would I
Let me
say
know.
bye?
Bye.
Bye.
Are you still listening to me?
Bye. Did you hang up?
And Neth hangs up.
He never hangs up. He's always listening in.
Oh, God.
That's right. Are you there? What if he still hears me?
That's so creepy.
No, might hear me.
you hang up.
No, you hang up.
Does this rabbit have worms now or something?
Well, that kind of shoots what I wanted to do for a week.
Can anybody identify this cap and this rug?
I can do the cap. I think Lau's already worked on the rug, so I can't do it.
No, nobody knows that.
Yeah.
Nobody knows that.
I'm the only one who knows about the rug.
Let's see the
You
rug.
didn't tell us
No.
that you tried to identify it?
No.
How did you...
You said it was magic, but
Yeah. Anyway,
I thought we watched you try to identify it. You just
Yeah.
didn't say what it did.
yeah, I said, I can't tell because it's too wet right now.
Yeah. So I said, you're working on that already. I can't help
Okay, well,
Is
the
it-
cap.
you. I can do the cap.
You have the rug in your
Bag of holding.
bag of holding. How's it doing in there? Is it still all gross and wet?
Probably.
Maybe
Moldy.
take it out and let it dry out for a week.
It's
No,
not
it's
getting
not
any
good.
air in there.
I'm gonna meditate on top of the rug. For
smell like a front-loading washing machine. Yeah.
You've never cleaned
Well,
the
once it's
filter.
dried out, maybe I have another look at it.
Sure.
Okay.
Wherever you can lay out the rug. Where are you going to lay it out?
outside, up on top. I'm gonna meditate on that tallest tower.
By
Next to the
your
table.
table?
Yeah, by my table.
All right.
Lay it out for the table.
Yes.
The you sit on the rug and the rug's whipping all around you. You feel like if you get off the rug, it's going to go flying off the citadel. It's pretty windy.
Well, okay, well, I'm not getting off the rug. I'm meditating on it.
Okay, it's just kind of slapping you in the face and whipping around. And
I use my immovable rod to hold it down
that's a good use of it.
on the wind side.
That's what they were built for, right? To hold down
It's
rugs.
immovable. Yeah.
Okay.
So
You
when
notice?
put it down, and then the ship carries on forward.
Yeah, you notice that it starts the
And the rug.
the immovable rod starts moving towards you.
I just use one of my diamond pieces to use it as a paper.
You and the rug are hanging in midair about 100 feet behind the
Yeah.
citadel.
It's gonna dry real fast.
Yeah.
If you survive.
Hey guys!
But I mean, what? It's just fall damage. You'll be
You
fine.
would have picked this up.
You feel like the rug got pulled out from under you.
No.
How do I activate it?
So you're kind of trying to figure out how to sit on this rug in a good spot for it, and you're messing around there.
And what does the cap do?
What does he do?
The cap. The
Oh,
leather
did someone
cap.
cast identify?
I will identify it and tell him what it does.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. All of this.
This is a cap. This is a cap of water breathing.
No cap.
That's pretty cool. How long can you breathe underwater with it? Like
Forever.
forever?
Definitely.
Definitely.
As long as you're still wearing the cap.
Is it like a snorkel mask or a cap?
Just goes right over those.
I think you got it on backwards.
Is it an attunement item?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Well, look it up on D&D Beyond here and see what it says.
Out of water.
Yeah, I can bring a free action. Got full water breathing. I could be.
Aquaman.
Yeah, you did.
Is it bring a free action give you an extra attunement slot?
No.
No.
Oh, it doesn't say.
Doesn't restrict your movement in water.
No, it's not. It's not an
Anywhere.
attunement item.
It's not an attunement.
Yeah, so we can pass it around.
Yeah.
Ugly looking.
It is ugly looking. I have really nice hair too.
Does it look like
Well, I probably wouldn't wear it.
what's the guy from
I got my wigs.
Beachcombers there? Relic's cap.
Roll an intelligence check, Erdan.
Oh,
I just crit.
Nice.
You're looking at
You
this
know-
cap, and Revy's trying it on and looking at it, and you're thinking, there is 5 more of those knights down there.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go down.
Pick up 4 more caps.
Go down. Hey, Jack, give me a hand. I can move ahead of the object.
Oh, I can do that. I can do that better than anybody.
Okay, in the saving of time, I'll say that you guys eventually work through the other coffins, and you look at the knights that you killed, and you do find 5 more water-breathing caps for a total of 6.
We got 1 extra.
Yeah.
I'd like to, Jack, come over here for a minute. I gotta show you something. And I'd like to get out the amulet. Or I don't have my notes here. I'm just doing this from memory. I know I brought the wrong book. So it's like an amulet has like a spinner dial on it.
A Ouija book?
Oh wait, it's in this inventory. It should be right here. It's called the Timeless Locket.
Right. Oh, yeah.
It's the platinum disc inside the golden locket, and it helps you make the most out of every moment.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really cool item, but I've been trying to use it. I just can't find the right opportunity to make it very useful. And I think maybe, if I could show you how to work it, you might be able to make better use of it. Now, here's how you work it. You got to spin it on immediately after you roll initiative, so that you use the ability right away.
What?
I'm telling you, this is how it works. You got to do it right away.
What's roll initiative?
That way, you don't fail a wisdom save and use it against me. You just use it, and then it's good. So you gotta remember, use it right away.
Every time I fight something, I can use this item. Is that what you're saying?
No, it resets every day,
That's the one that gives you an action as a bonus action?
and +1 to initiative rolls.
So I should use it before I roll initiative.
It gives, while you're
Gives
wearing
you
it, you get
monster.
+1 to initiative rolls.
Oh.
You don't have to use it in order to gain that ability, but you can only use the ability once per day. So I'm going to give you the Timeless Locket.
You don't want it?
I just think it's better serves the group if it's in your hands.
I keep hearing that.
Nobody's arguing.
Yeah,
Right. Is
So
that a thing I can put in my D&D game?
yes, Timeless Locket, wondrous item, and it is now yours. I'm going to remove it from my inventory.
I had just removed the spicy potion.
Well, you
from my
used
inventory.
it.
I know. I forgot to do it last time.
Spicy.
The potion of speed.
Is that a thing I need to attune to?
Yep.
Oh, damn.
So I didn't want it. I need a ring to give me more attunement slots.
So I'm just gonna assume
It's
you
time to go
guys,
kill Jarl Axel.
Shoots right at you.
I'm gonna assume you guys are kind of standing around the throne room then.
I'm going to mostly spend my time talking to the harp in the throne room.
Okay.
Trying
So I
to,
don't look like a crazy.
trying to learn her background and
Um,
teach her about me and learn about her.
When my rug is dry, I would like
Your
Blue
drugs are
can-
dry.
yeah, when my drugs are dry, I'd like Blue Can to identify my drugs.
Okay. Is that
These are good drugs.
is that like a couple of days later? Are we skipping a couple of days?
Sure.
No, this is the same day.
I'm asking the DM here.
This is the same day. It's around dinner time now, 7:00.
Okay, well. Who's got the Planthier? The glass globe? Can I have a look at that? Maybe I can, you've got that in a
my
bag,
bag
right?
of holding, and I pull it out of my backpack, a piece of cloth. I go into the bag of holding, think about it, and pull it out in the cloth. I'm like, I don't know if we should touch this or not.
What is it?
The glass globe that I had.
He's
He was
probably got all the
communicating with
answers.
Moab.
He was talking to Moab, hence
Let me eat it. I could probably talk to Moab.
you're gonna FaceTime him with this one.
Your tadpole and it will commune.
I think it's more than just a communication device. It might have answers or knowledge that might be helpful.
If
Are
we
you
let
taking the
stupidest
cloth?
person touch it, we might be able to throw off the enemy.
Are you taking the cloth off it?
Not yet. You're volunteering.
Yeah.
I still don't think it's a good idea to be like messing around with this. to be
Okay, well
honest.
maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow would be a better day.
Full of it. Tony.
Who love a wizard? I'll spin the cloth and like put it back in the bag of holding, covered.
Just like I want to put that out there that
I understand. I would like to know what it does as well, but I also know that
What else was in that bag?
the map, the orb, and 100 platinum.
What's the map? Oh,
I'll reach in the bag, pull out the map of Icewind Dale.
There's
you
actual
said
item.
that cognitive. Pardon?
You can type in to your inventory map of Icewind Dale and add it to your inventory.
Really?
You made it.
custom item.
I just made it like 5 minutes before the game.
cool. Wonder where this is.
That's that location is not a secret though. I mean,
What?
everybody knows where. I mean, not many people go there, but we know where it is.
Who would go there?
Yeah,
Where?
You guys have all heard of Icewind Dale.
Icewind Dale. It's
Ice
north.
freezing
It's
cold.
north of Neverwinter.
It's on the way to Chult.
It's on the way.
You just got to go far enough north to keep going south.
Flying over the pole.
Yeah, the fastest way actually. Just
If you're looking to book a vacation, that's one of the stops.
Maybe we can do a cruise there.
Icewind Dale cruise.
Yeah, there's a lot of cruises up the coast there, I think.
Icebreaker.
If we've got an extra water breathing cap, might be good. You know, now that my uncle Lucian is here, he should probably have the extra cap.
Why?
Well,
oh yeah, we forgot he was alive.
yeah, yeah. I'm
Hey, he's kind of just pointing to his mouth like, food.
hungry.
He hasn't eaten
Well,
in a couple
Spoon
years.
he'll hook you up. He's got lots of rations, and he'll cook you up something good.
Actually, if he's pretty fucking stupid, that hat would suit him really well right now.
Why is he stupid?
I don't know.
No.
He sounds like
He's
Is he
just
stupid?
exhausted. Like he's lying on the floor, leaned up against a column. Looks skinny and wasted away.
Teodarh would have given him the porridge that Spoon
Alright.
gave to him. I just handed it off to him.
He's slowly eating it as fast as he can, which is pretty slow.
His stomach is the size of a dime.
Mm-hmm.
And he tries to talk, but it's just kind of breath comes out. He can't form his words yet.
Oh no. Well, I'll help nurse him back to health.
Sure.
Now that I remembered that he's alive.
Good nephew.
It's only your backstory, Lucan.
Hey, it's only in my other notebook.
That you wrote 3 years ago.
Cast animate dead on him.
Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby.
I mean, I could heal him a bit, but he seems fine.
He doesn't look injured right now. He looks just exhausted, and he
Looks
needs
like
to
he's-
recover.
Yeah, you spent 5 points to remove fatigue.
I only have 4 points available
Oh, okay.
because we haven't long rested yet.
The hell we did?
We have long rested multiple times.
Is it a new day yet? I thought it's been the same
I
day.
don't think
Something
we've long
dull?
rested since.
This is the next day, yes.
Have we leveled up now, Court? Is it the next day?
That was
Um,
the same day.
You have not leveled up yet because you haven't had a long rest.
I thought we long rested immediately, and
No.
this is the next day.
I told you
No.
everyone levels up, and but you haven't had a long rest. It was the
Okay.
morning when you finished up all this stuff, and then you got back here 2 or 3, and now it's like 7, 8.
All right, so we haven't actually had a long rest yet.
No.
Well,
You and I, Erden and Jack need to spend an hour together because you were going to learn how to fly the ship.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to do that now, if you have a
Sure.
2-minute slot to spare or whatever.
I do, actually.
All right. So we'll spend an hour doing that. I'll teach. You can just
Just
use
temporarily.
use it temporarily, and then,
I just did. Don't have it all.
yeah,
don't-
same with my boots.
yeah, you don't need a sword while you're flying a city,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Well, you could just crash the city into your enemy instead of hitting him with a sword, right?
It's super effective.
Yeah.
I'll drop it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll drop it.
You just lean your ass over and take a giant shit right on top of them, dropping bombs.
Unleash the septic tank.
So now 2 of us have the ability, if we need to fly the ship.
Yeah. So I'll say, over the next hour or so, you guys go through that transfer of knowledge, and you guys can, both of you can now attune and at will.
Then we can fight.
Will.
We can fight over control. We're
Do-
both attuned at the
Do
same
we
time.
need more people attuned to this thing?
Anyone else wants
Everyone?
to learn, I'm happy to.
I'll spend an hour learning.
That's probably a good idea.
All of us can learn it.
So-
Well, I prefer to have
Fine.
someone drive me around.
Oh,
You could, you could get maybe 1 or 2 extra people for the rest of the night if you want to do that.
sure. So 1 extra. You're the only other one
Yeah.
that wants to. So.
Revenant will learn.
Okay, so this is about 9 o'clock, and the 3 of you now are attuned, or can attune to the. You figure out how to drive the Citadel.
I'm an excellent driver.
Ah,
Goes slightly faster than
It goes slightly faster when I'm driving.
is it?
Yeah.
It's a source of pride.
All right. You're in charge of all the driving from now on.
Like have some
We
gust
don't have an
cantrip.
issue with flat open.
All right. I'll ask Spoon if he's got any wine openers, little corkscrew.
And Spoon says, corkscrew, yeah, corkscrew, right up your ass. Here, I'll get it. And he runs off to the ship and comes back with
He's heard that phrase before.
a corkscrew and says, here's a corkscrew, you can put it up your ass. And he hands it to you.
You had caught on that? Gorgeous.
Okay. I'll open one of my fine bottles of wine. A little nightcap.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't hurt after what we've been through tonight.
Offer it around to the other guys. Maybe we could or have a drink. I mean, if you'd like, maybe we could toast to Vincent.
I'm driving.
Yes.
Oh.
There's no law like that right now.
He's driving a Citadel.
I'm on Lent.
Well, I'll offer the wine to anyone who would like to partake, including the crew. But I only got 2 bottles, so it only goes so far.
A short port.
Yeah.
Well, Gregorius, he declines, but the first mate, who is Yolana, the strong female elf, she'll join in. Spoon just kind of watches.
Okay. I'm gonna cross off these 2 bottles of fine wine.
Yeah, you guys all need to roll a It tastes fantastic. And you guys need to all roll a Constitution saving throw.
I'm just gonna have a little bit.
Yeah, there's probably only a little bit. I mean, 2
I'm
bottles.
sorry,
is over.
you guys have rolled. You said you finished off 2 bottles, and
Yeah, but not myself. 2 bottles around the whole crew and all the
no.
party.
So, Lucan,
Yes.
Jack, not Erdan, Revenant, and Teodarh. That's 4 plus Yolanda is 5. 5 people drinking 2 bottles of wine. That you don't even know what it is.
We don't need to use.
I only cracked the second bottle.
Just so you're aware, that's like a glass and a half per person.
Yeah,
Just
that's not
so we're
much.
all
That's
on
not
the
much. That's fine.
Yeah, for regular
This
wine,
is for
sure.
Vincent. He was totally worth it. We're gonna
Yeah.
live it up.
Okay, roll a con save.
17 for Revy.
That's a pass.
Dirty 20 for Teodarh.
That's a pass.
8.
That's a fail.
22.
I had like a
Rabbit.
sip of wine, and I'm just fucked.
Rabbit can't hold his
You only-
liquor.
I'll have a little bit, he says.
So Jack,
Next thing you know,
Jack, any perception or con saves for the next 12 hours are at disadvantage?
He's just jumping everywhere.
Hey guys, look what I can do.
For 24 hours.
12 hours.
Well,
12 hours.
You'd be sleeping most of those.
Yeah.
hope so. Just pass out.
Come on, drive.
Actually, sorry, 8 hours. So like you'll feel better in the morning. You hope. But it tastes great, and it definitely has a lot of potency to it. It's not your typical bottle of wine.
I'm surprised that they lasted this whole time. You know, like
Yeah, you feel
I think-
there's some kind of special recipe that went into this, but perhaps even magical that made it last so long and be so potent.
and not smash the bottles. in your
magical
bag.
wine.
Yeah, now you have a +1 broken bottle.
You could use it as a mug weapon.
You could. I could. Very much. Plus one
Just
up.
tie it into your bandages.
Put it on the end of my quarterstaff.
On either end.
Oh.
So, yeah, you're getting towards the end of the night now. You guys going to bed, or what are you doing?
Yep.
I'm going to bed.
Here's to Vincent, our friend, and you know he was a good sorcerer. He blinked out too early. You know, it was before his time.
Really got to know him.
If I had my notes here, I would toast all the things I wrote down about him. But gee, Whitaker,
Oh, golly. What a guy.
I did have something. But I'm put on the spot now. We'll just say we'll make sure that we take good care of his memory, and when we get back to Troll's Call, we'll put up a plaque.
And his corpse.
I think we left the corpse behind.
No, it's in the bagel.
Okay, great.
No. Who's? Mine. Well, his.
Yeah. Apt. All right. Well,
We're bringing him back. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
I couldn't remember. I didn't have it in my notes. So, it's.
I took one of the water breathing caps and put it in the bag.
Sure.
He's going to need one when he comes back.
When
Okay.
Vincent
Put it on
comes
his
back.
corpse.
Why, you gonna keep him in there with a bucket of water or
We're going to
what?
resurrect him.
Well, if we do it fast enough, then he's back again.
Lord, if we resurrect him with the cap of water breathing, can he just inherit that skill?
All the items just meld into him that he has on.
You just stick it underneath his hair or something?
You're talking about reforming him with these built-in
This Frankenstein.
built-in abilities?
Scalp him first and then.
He comes back as a Merd
Soon.
or a
One
Sahugan.
day.
Is he an android or an artificer or what? Cyborg stuff?
Right. Yolanda says that she's going to take a watch with Gregorius on the ship, kind of watch the outside and just take turns up there. What are you guys doing?
Asleep.
I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, Lucan's tired. He needs to have a rest.
Yeah, it's flying the boat or the citadel.
You don't have to. Once it's going somewhere, you're done. You don't have to do anything else.
No.
Unless you have to like steer it around something.
Oh, okay. Is there anything?
Yeah, I'll say
between us?
if you could take your long rest as long as it doesn't change course.
Okay, that's
You
what I'll
need
do.
4 hours.
No mountains.
8 hours.
Yeah, but you only need 4 hours of not being available to move the ship if you needed to.
I guess I could move it while I'm meditating anyway.
Does the captain know of any mountains between here and Waterdeep, or like is there something we have to worry
Just
about?
Mount Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Mount
How big are
Waterdeep at the
icebergs
entrance
here?
to Waterdeep. It's right above Deepwater Bay and Waterdeep Mountain, and then there's the band Waterdeep Deepwater.
Yeah.
Waterdeep River.
We should be fine for it to stay on course for the next.
Yeah, and Gregarious says it's going to be a few days. We won't even be halfway by tomorrow morning.
Okay.
All right. So everyone goes to bed. I'm assuming you're finding a dry place inside somewhere.
Yeah.
Are we sleeping on the boat or in the citadel? Or
Didn't we have like quarters on the boat?
You did.
But you took
Yeah,
all
you
the
did.
cushions away, though.
Well,
You took all the cushions.
Yours had yours was on the outside.
No.
Lucan, I think
sleep
your
on
cushions
the
are a little damp.
This new citadel of ours, does it have like accommodations?
Yeah, there's beds all over the place, and they're soaking wet
Right.
and rotting.
I thought that was just downstairs.
It's everywhere. This thing was completely submerged.
Okay, well the ship is nice and cozy. Let's just use
Yep.
our ship's quarters.
Yep. So everyone's got ship's quarters. Lucan, you'll have to bring back your bedding and pillows and all that, but they're kind of damp.
I didn't get any pillows.
You know
I
what?
brought them for everyone else.
you can take Vincent's.
I shove all Vincent's pillows into his bag holding.
Pillows.
help.
I just have to trance.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna sit here.
You can borrow Vincent's for the night, I'm sure, and yours will be dry tomorrow.
For the first 4 hours, Teodarh will probably just pace a bit.
Yeah.
While everyone is sleeping, just meditating, just the way the whole event of the day went, and the loss of Vincent and Erdan's mind and everything else that's transpired. Has him perplexed a bit.
And then after that, you guys all lie down for a long rest. Close your eyes, go into your trances. Before you do a long rest and update your player and all that, I'll get back to that. Teodarh, you close your eyes and thinking about the day and everything that's happened. And you drift off into a deep sleep. And darkness takes your mind. You feel your spirit travel far across the world. And you stop in the darkness, and you hear a wind all around you. And you can almost feel the grit of what feels like, I don't know, sand or something or dust hitting you in your face. And then from the darkness, your vision slowly shows an expansive desert under a dark, moonless sky. And the sand gently flows across endless dunes from the always blowing wind. And your mind is drawn to a particularly large sand dune, with sand streaming over the top of it in the wind. And eventually you see some other movement. A figure appears from the darkness, climbing up and over the top of the dune, and he moves through the desert sands. The figure seems to endlessly climb up and down the sand dunes with purpose, seemingly drawn somewhere. You try to focus on the figure to to make out more details, but there's a sand scarf and over the face, and darkness obscures the facial details. Finally, the figure crests a large sand dune, and in the distance beyond a large flat plain of sand, the figure stops to look at a large dark outline of a mountain in the distance with a flat top on it.
Ooh, it's just Mordor. Okay.
Okay. So when the figure sees this, crests the top of the dune and sees this view, it stops to contemplate this scene, and then it turns back from where it came as if hearing a far-off voice. The figure then looks back to the mountain and continues its march straight toward it, along the expansive, flat plain of sand. And as the figure reaches the bottom of the mountain, a stairway constructed of stone blocks rises up to the top. The figure looks up and begins a long, arduous climb up the steps. And throughout the climb, you seem to be floating along with the figure, Teodarh. You notice that between some pieces of the natural rock, you see what looks like other cut pieces of block stone. And you have the feeling that this might not be a mountain at all, but some other ancient construct that has succumbed over eons of time to be covered with natural rock formations, with the exception of the stair, which remains clear. You feel a light, warm breeze bringing far-off whispers, and the figure pauses for a brief moment, but continues to climb. About 3/4 of the way to the top, the figure stops as another stronger, warm breeze comes up from behind him, and he turns his gaze back from where he came, as a voice, clear as day, rides the desert winds to his ears. A familiar voice, the voice of a friend, and you know these words, Teodarh, because those words were spoken by you over your friend earlier that day.
Watcher of the Black Wall, keeper of the keys of night, mother of Shatterkai, queen of crows, shadow-given shape. I, Teodarh Stonefell, beseech you that you may watch over my comrade in arms, fellow shadow brother, Vincent Neverdon. Guide him to the other side. Let him rest in your shadow. May his fate thread follow him to the other side, and let his secrets be knowledge to you alone. Guide his soul to rest, and give me strength to atone vengeance upon those we have fought and lost. Giver of knowledge, fate unchanged, blessed matron of the Raven, I, Teodarh, swear to you that I will exact vengeance upon those who have fallen. I will extract secrets that you need. I will follow the threads that you have put before me. Guide me in your shadow and protect me along the way. This I pray in your name, seeker unseen.
And the figure smiles and does a bow, looking back at the vast expanse of desert where he came. He stands for a few moments in remembrance of a past life, of adventure, and of friendship. And then he turns back to the mountain and continues his climb. And nearing the top, you can see another tall figure in a dark robe. A pale white porcelain mask within the hooded robe gently looks down as the traveler finally reaches the flat top of the mountain. And here you can see the entire top is covered by carved stones, except for some kind of pit behind the tall road figure. An elongated, pale white feminine hand reaches out to the traveler in support and welcome. The traveler takes a step and takes her hand, and then walks forward into the folds of her dark robes to travel to his final destination, his last adventure. And the dream fades back to darkness as your mind clears again, Teodarh. A smile crosses your face as you have one of the more restful sleeps you've had in a while. Now, I'd like everybody to roll a con save.
What did you do to us?
Nothing.
15.
You said I had to roll at disadvantage, right?
Yes, you do.
Oh, fuck you.
I didn't do anything.
What'd you get, Jack?
Probably the one.
24.
With disadvantage.
Yep.
And Erdan, what'd you get?
9.
9. Teodarh?
15.
Lucan?
16.
And Revenant?
Dirty 20.
20. Okay. All right. You guys wake up in the morning, and it's kind of a drizzly, rainy morning. Clouds have kind of come in, and it's just drizzly and raining. But then it kind of clears up, and the sun comes out. Feels like the citadel has been washed clean almost from all the slime and overnight rain. And you kind of wake up to the smell of bacon. As
You can drive now.
As
It's a
Spoon
long
Spoon
rest
is
now.
cooking on the main deck, and the smells are just carrying across. He's shooing away seagulls that are trying to get a snatch of bacon and bread.
Elves were vegans.
Not a real elf.
Those are only the elves.
Those are
of
the wood elves.
Yeah, the wood elves.
The good ones.
So you guys can do a full rest, and you guys
Yeah.
Better, guys.
get all your leveled up stuff.
What the hell? Might spend down when I have a long rest.
Because you didn't click the button where it said don't reset my maximum HP.
Yep.
What the fuck?
All right, brand new day. It's early morning. You guys feeling strong and ready to go. All your slots back, all your key points, all your hit points. Breakfast is brought out to you. And there's bread and bacon and eggs. You guys feel totally rejuvenated. Gregarious says, looks like we got probably maybe 2 more days. We did okay actually overnight. Lucan, you're doing okay.
Am I doing okay?
Erdan. Gregarious asked Erdan, how's it going? What's it like driving this thing?
It's like driving a truck.
What's a truck?
A big carriage
Oh, yeah.
with those jacked up wheels.
You know, with the one with the
Rides
big caboose.
I saw one with a big toe on the back, on the roof.
God,
That
that
was
thing
weird.
was ugly.
Yeah. It was weird. It was like almost pulling itself.
Did it have like this beholder kind of dragon thing that kept flashing in and out on the front?
You know, there was something flashing on the front. I can't remember what it was. I just saw it briefly. I was up in the air. And I thought, that looks weird. It was blinking, and it was hard to see. It's close to the Waterdeep geyser. Anyways, I digest.
Digest?
I digest my eggs, my breakfast. So you guys, what would you like to do today? You guys can kind of just say, today I want to do this, or I want to do that, and we'll figure out what happens.
How's Lucian looking today?
He's looking a little better. Spoon's giving him a little bit of water, and
He seems like he can whisper a little better. His voice isn't strong, but he can whisper.
Does he have any accoutrement? Does he have like armor or sword or?
No, he's basically just got ratty old cloth loin around him.
Well, we can't have that. I mean, surely I've got something in my inventory that
Got a feather boa.
yeah.
You want to give me your feather
I've got a
boa?
waiter's outfit.
I can't hear what he's saying. What are you saying?
You want to give him your feather boa?
I'd like to at least, make sure that, like, he is like me, that we have a certain level of, way that we like to dress. I mean, we would. I can imagine that now that he's starting to recover, that he wouldn't want to be wearing the hospital gown. He'd like to wear something, make him feel more like.
Got a waiter's outfit.
No, I don't.
Don't you have like a fancy cloak that's got a bunch of clothes attached to it?
Well, don't you have somebody in the bag of holding that's wearing clothing that doesn't need it right?
No, I don't. I don't have anybody that matches that description. I have a friend who's going to be resurrected soon, who's going to wear his clothes.
I'll give him my cloak, and I'll put on the cloak of displacement.
Oh, okay.
I don't care about the cloak.
Speaking of Vincent, I had such a vivid dream last night about him.
Oh?
You missed it.
What? What happened?
And I'll recall the dream to everyone so that they're.
I didn't get it.
I know you weren't here. You'll have to wait for the podcast to come out.
Yeah.
And I'll retell the dream to everyone here.
Sure.
He was fucking a goat?
No.
Oh, okay, well.
I mean, he journeyed along the sands and then walked up this mountain or sheep. And talked to the matron of ravens,
The what?
the Raven Queen.
Who?
Never mind.
Okay.
He seemed
Have I met her?
to no.
Okay.
Have you?
No.
What?
Okay. He talked to her and seemed to come to an agreement in a peaceful way and moved on from this place. I don't think that he's coming back.
Oh. Is this a way for you to get his clothes?
I don't need his clothes. I'm saying he's moved on from this place.
Okay.
When we're back to Waterdeep, we'll give him a proper burial. That doesn't mean you can have his clothes.
No, I don't. I'm not interested in his clothes. I just wanted my uncle to be able to wear something, and if he's
I'm
got
sure there's extra clothing here on the ship.
if he's got my cloak, and I'll give him the feather boa.
Isn't that magic?
Yeah, but it's classy.
No,
Doesn't it
no.
strangle people?
It has
doesn't know
many
that.
uses, one of which is fashion.
The other is asphyxiation.
Autoerotic?
I didn't say what guy.
Also,
His uncle, right?
also,
How do you think he learned it?
he is,
Whoa, no.
Wow, that's a family tree right there.
are you saying something about my?
I believe yes.
Come on, Erdan, you know better. My uncle raised me.
Exactly.
I'm just trying to have a serious game of D&D.
I hear you. Amen.
I will also make sure that he is armed. I'll give him a rapier and I'll say to him,
I'll
Shut-
pull out a dagger if he wants one as well.
Yeah, but you just start swinging.
And you're
he
kind
doesn't
of
have use for two weapons.
kind of handing him some stuff, and he kind of tries to grab, and it clatters on the ground. He's still pretty weak.
I'm just saying, maybe your hands would feel better if they grasped the hilt of this rapier. You know, he trained me in blade singing, and so, you know, having this rapier at his side might bring some strength to him.
He
Fair.
smiles at the sight of it, but he doesn't seem to be able to hold it up very well. He drops it.
Can't get it up.
Don't worry, Lucian. Your strength will return.
And he kind of motions you to come closer, and he says, "Lucan, come here."
What is it?
I leave.
And he says, Thank you for saving me. I thought my life was going to be forever in there.
Well, just wait till they hear your stories back home. Like, everyone will be so glad that you're not dead.
And he is so weak, but he still reaches out and grabs you by the collar and pulls you in. He goes, "No, you need to hear me now." He says, "Our homeland's in trouble." And he says, "When I was in there, in that pool, Neth pulled information from my mind and fed it to Aya. They know everything I know. And I fear that..."
Aya's, we took care of Aya. He can't hurt you anymore.
But he spoke into that glass globe to someone. All the secrets I had about our homeland in Cormathor.
So we should be headed there right now? Should I turn the ship around?
I just need you to know that they know everything about Cormanthor. They know about our military capabilities. They know where our weaknesses are, our strengths are. And he's super intent on, and he's just getting all excited and closes his eyes and kind of passes out.
All right. I tuck him in, and then I'm going to go to Erdan and say, Erdan, we got to stop the ship right now. We got to stop the city. We got to go to Cormanthor.
Neverwinter.
We're in trouble.
That's a long way from here.
But the sooner we change direction on this ship, the sooner we'll get to Cormanthor, and because...
Leave water.
Yeah, from here on the ocean. Sure.
Well, it depends if you go over the pole.
No. It's a direct line pretty close.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay, well that's good.
Gregorius is there. He's like, "I don't have any navigation maps to Cormanthor."
Well, we'll just take it one step at a time then. First to Waterdeep, and then on Waterdeep.
I'll definitely pick up some maps from the archives there. Make sure that we have it available for all of Faerun.
Well, thanks, Gregorius. I appreciate that you're taking a personal interest in my homeland and my security.
Wow,
We do.
it sounded pretty serious.
Is there a way we can send a message to my father?
He's still in.
He's in Cormanthor.
Oh.
He's a high-ranking individual there. You know, he could, tell some
father's
people.
What? We gotta help him. His father just died.
Just?
No. Oh, it was a long time ago? Oh.
Yeah, he could raise the alarm and increase the defenses, and they could be aware. They don't know what's coming.
They're always very suspicious people.
I could cast teleportation circle.
Oh.
If we knew the address to a teleportation circle at Cormanthor. Does your uncle know something like that?
Well, he might know, but he just passed out.
It'd be like later, right? Tomorrow, maybe he'd be okay.
Yeah, he might have the address for where we're going.
Yeah.
The IP address.
Let's see if I have the components of this.
Because that would be great if we could get there real fast.
Where's some expensive?
Probably magic chalk, rare chalk, used with precious gems worth 50
which the spell can send.
I think I have the
We
gems.
could get those from Waterdeep potentially. Or
But we don't have any
maybe
chalk.
we've got 'em.
And buy them in water.
The chalk doesn't have any dollar value, so if we get the gems,
It's just fine chalk,
Rare chalk.
so fine.
not rare chalk.
What's the value on the gems?
50.
50. So it's not that expensive.
Yeah,
I've got the gems,
it's worth doing.
but that doesn't help if you don't have all the
If you
components.
cast that spell every day, same spot.
Make a permanent circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Are you going to burn that slot today? You don't have an address yet.
No, we don't have an address yet.
we
But
could
this
get the
becomes
ship
an
back to Waterdeep, or the castle and everything back to Waterdeep, and then there go.
That's a viable plan.
Okay.
Will
I
give
just-
us time to go back to Waterdeep.
This is just
and-
information that I just got, and I want to move on it as soon as we can. But I guess if it's going to take a week before we get to Waterdeep, then
It'll take 2 more days.
So you're
Yeah, 2 days.
well, that's good news.
your uncle thinks that like Moab is going to attack.
Yeah. Well, obviously it's not Aya because we took care of Aya. We're never going to see him again.
Kick his ass.
Even though we just threw him in the pool, and we just resurrected Lucian from the pool.
I mean, we can. It also gives us time to give a proper burial for Vincent at home. There's that weird room at the bottom. We could put him there.
Yeah. His spot would not be disturbed by
Anything.
sounds.
Couldn't be spied upon either.
And you do
There's a
know
lead line.
the City of the Dead is where Barrington was buried.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Buried in the City of the Dead in Waterdeep.
How many people have died in your group?
4, 5.
Jack says, "Should I be worried?"
Wait, how do you define
Dead?
dead?
Well, are you counting Revenant?
Revenant's dead already.
Some of them just changed
Shape.
states.
All right.
How's that rug of yours? Is it dried out yet?
It's dried out. It's been a day.
Yeah, it's dry.
I don't know. This could be a thick rug. Be
It
some
looks
shag.
dry, except for a
It's
little
like a
damp
whole
spot
shag,
where
right?
there's a damp spot where Revenant was sitting on it all night.
Out, damn spot.
It didn't get a chance to dry
It didn't.
because
The
Revenant
one
was
spot
sitting
I
on
was
it.
meditating on.
It's even
Got
wetter.
wetter.
It's wet. There's a wet spot under Revenant there.
Okay, I'll walk over and I'll say, yeah, check right here. On this tag, it says that there's a command word for this rug. Apparently, it's a flying rug.
Oh.
Just read the tag right here. It says the command word on it, but I don't have my glasses with me, so I can't.
The tag is
You'll have to
actually
read it.
blank, and you get a feeling if you had. Or no, I would say on there because it's not an attunement item, right? So you guys can make up whatever command word you want.
Leviosa. Let's get revved up.
Banana phone. Banana phone.
Go ahead. You get to make up the word.
You've always wanted this, Revy.
Prepared for this.
I was not aware.
Then you're gonna have to wait until it to dry out before you.
Revy, you've always wanted this ever since the Tower of the Black Staff.
Yeah. Yes.
And in anticipation, the rug just disappears.
Oh. I'm gonna be super original and just say carpet.
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 Okay.
Carpe. Carpe diem.
or pay.
So, I mean, I don't know how to fly this thing, but I'm sure that you'll figure it out.
Revi, you've flown these before.
Yeah, if you do it here while we're moving, and you go slowly, then the citadel will move under you, so that if something goes wrong, you just fall back down to the citadel. Why don't you do it inside?
Yeah. At least if you hover, you can like.
So, Erdan is going to make a detailed map of the citadel.
That's a grand idea.
Cool.
Okay.
And in so doing, he's going to determine if there's any spaces that seem to have
Extra room.
extra space behind it. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap.
So,
I mean, I
looking
could-
for negative space.
They're all-
Yes. Well, after he's identified them, you can go and tap on them.
So you take the day, or at least the morning, you walk through the whole citadel, mapping out all the rooms. And you get the feeling that you have explored all of the rooms.
Okay.
You don't see any big openings that or big areas that maybe could be a secret room, but it's not obvious anyways.
Gord, I want to spend half an hour sprinting through the entire thing with my wand of magic detection.
Okay.
I'm going to use all 3 charges today and spend half an hour sprinting through the entire building.
Is there magic here? Is there magic here? Is there magic here?
Specifically looking for magical furniture, lampshades.
The late Elven era.
You don't find anything else in the tower, but you think, oh man, I wish I did that in that dungeon of Neth.
In the fleshscape.
You know, there
In
was
the
that.
fleshscape or inside the dreadnought?
Well, there was a dungeon at the entrance to the fleshscape.
Right. Maybe
Oh.
Or you think back
I'm
after
not, I'm not
you,
going back. I'm not going back there.
No, you can't. All you do is after you
Jack did not open a portal.
you go through the whole citadel, nothing pings, but then you sit there thinking about that cabinet and that bookshelf down in that dungeon. And Lucan, you're thinking about it too.
the desk. Yeah, the desk that we didn't
The
look
desk.
at. I just looked at the bookcase. You know, where books would be. But really, I mean, if it wasn't a book, I'm not really interested.
The only thing that glows is the table on the roof, right?
What are you talking about?
Well, the table on the roof that glows, right?
Oh yeah, yeah,
First
yeah.
dropped in.
Table that used to keep the plate safe from scrying.
Since you'll
Hello?
yeah, I was gonna tell you something, but I won't.
Okay.
What
like,
was
just
down in the
stop.
dungeon?
Nope, that's great.
Put an hole
While Lucan is talking to Lucian and everybody else is running around, Teodarh will take a couple hours and kind of wander and find a quiet corner and not disturbed by Revenant or anybody.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you can find that maybe
do
one of
some
the
light
towers.
And I'll do a little bit of light reading out of a book away from everybody's knowledge.
Yeah, you pull out a random book.
Do I stumble in on him while I'm mapping the place?
No, I specifically,
You finished
You
your
go
mapping.
right behind him.
yeah. You're done with this one? Perfect. That sounds great. Thanks so much.
Oh, I missed a spot.
Hey!
So,
I mentioned ceiling height.
Teodarh, you actually go up to the mage's laboratory because you know that is similar to the Vault of Secrets. You cannot locate someone or see something in there.
Okay.
How do you know that?
Because you guys
So that's
tried
where we
it, I
found
think.
the this plate.
Yeah.
So, and we didn't know where it was until we found it there.
Yeah.
You don't know where anything is until you find it.
We tried to locate it before and couldn't get a ping.
Yeah, so this is very similar to the Vault of Secrets you have in Troll Skull Manor, where you can't locate objects or people or scry.
Is there a treasure room here at the Citadel like that?
It's a pocket dimension, so it's its own little plane. And you get a feeling that these are how these things work. They're little tiny pocket dimensions.
Yeah, I just want to like open the book and read some of the history, not like parts of like the magic or anything, but just like the stuff, the notes that have been written in, the journal entries or whatever.
Okay. Roll an investigation.
You're all on your own for this one.
Yeah.
I'll give
19.
you advantage if you want.
I'm doing
19.
this by myself. Yeah. Hold on.
There is a scribble in a side of one page talking about the Raven Queen. It's just one word, and it says Onundan. Onunden.
How does he know that's referring to the Raven?
He finds it in the writing of the history.
Matches that tattoo on his arm.
Okay.
Cross his knuckles.
All right. I'll make a note of that. And after a couple hours, I'll close the book and put it back in my bag of holding.
Okay.
Say a prayer to the Raven Queen, thanking her for taking Vincent to the other side peacefully, and go look for Revenant after he's done like sprinting for 30 minutes.
You step outside the door and you see a single raven feather on the ground.
I'll pick that up.
Shit, we hit a raven.
You go to pick it up and the wind just kind of carries it off before you can grab it off into the wind.
Big bang earlier.
And you look over the side and there's a squished raven on the side of the castle. No, I'm kidding.
We're not moving that fast. He's just stuck.
That's right.
The wind pressure is holding
He's
him.
flying in this.
All right. We're getting towards noon. What are you guys doing? You guys
After
wanna
I finish
take a-
sprinting, I'm just gonna meditate after I finish sprinting.
Verdant's measuring the windows for blinds.
And stuff is seems to be airing out as air gets down into the lower levels. It's starting to dry up.
Is that eel dead?
Oh yeah, it's dead. The water is completely drained. Only thing that are wet are stuff that can
Unagi.
sponge water, like
Dried eel.
yeah.
It's a giant eel too. It'll be like a whole big plate of it.
Oh, man.
Sushi.
Yeah.
Raw eel?
Spoon goes down there and he's trying to drag it off.
Not just-
He wants to cook it up.
Who's cooking it?
Not me.
It tastes like chicken.
I'll try.
Thanks, super crisp.
You want to cook it?
I'll try.
Okay. You haul it up to the Zephyr, bring it into the kitchen there, and Spoon's eyes go wide. And are you? Do you want to cook it, or do you want him to cook it? What do you want to do?
I want to have input on his cooking of it, but I'm not going to cook it myself. I'm going to watch him cook it.
Okay.
Give him advantage.
Yeah, I'll
Roll
give
a
him an
survival
advantage.
check.
Right there.
I'll sous chef it for him.
Roll a survival check.
Guidance.
We're all gonna get electrocuted while we're trying to eat it.
Statically charged. 24 hours.
18.
18. You're cooking it up, and it's this big metal pot, and you notice, as soon as you drop it in there, there's sparks kind of, and Spoon, you jump back, but you soon they die out, and you realize that it seems that the whatever charge was left in it has now left the body, and it's probably safe to eat now.
Okay.
You touch the pot. Static charge.
And you guys cook up a pretty nice dinner of a giant eel. It looks like you got lots of stores of food now. And you have a lunch out in the outdoors on the deck, and you guys can eat your eel. Did you guys want to take a bit of a break right now? Or you want to keep going?
We've kind of. I'm good to go. Like,
I'm good.
Slipped out when we needed to, and we're back.
Okay.
Do you need a break, Cord?
No, I don't. Alright, you guys doing anything for the rest of the day?
I'll probably go find Revenants and maybe spar off with him a bit with some sword work if he wants to spar a bit, just to always stay sharp.
I've done some stretches this morning, some meditating, some jogging. I'd love to do some sparring.
Just nothing crazy. Just.
I want to try out some. I want to try out some of my like wall running moves.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
You run up the tower there. You land on the bridge a few times, but then you're able to get all the way up there.
Alright.
Your Revenant's doing some vertical parkour.
Sure, I can run quickly, but I can't quite make my way up walls like you can.
Make it away.
Down's not a problem for me, but
yeah, the sun is beautiful out today, nice and warm. It is windy up here though, but
Teodarh get some practice parrying some like vertical attacks and stuff.
Oh, okay.
yeah, to be more prepared.
Roll an attack.
Oh, me?
Yep.
Okay. Using my quarterstaff, 21.
Yep, hits.
All right. Teodarh, you can take 1 point of damage. Are you doing anything back?
I mean,
Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah.
I would just
Very ineffective.
try to like grab my face and just like where he struck me and kind of like wince from the pain and just kind of make a mental note of just like how vertical attacks kind of put me at a bit of a disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Anything else for the day, or do you want to fast travel to the end of the day?
During the vertical attacks, I'll pull out the dagger and I will use the Gemini blade and switch spots and re-attack him coming down at him.
Okay.
Now that feels so satisfying.
But what happens is he reappears where you are and he's running full speed. He runs right into the wall, and you fall on the ground.
No, like, while he would have been like above me running, I would have like swapped spots with him and like would have jumped off the wall back at myself.
Oh, okay, so you would have
Jump
pointed
into
out.
the wall and then switch spots.
Yeah.
Okay, roll an attack.
He napped.
With advantage, because
natural
this is like a
20.
surprise. Oh!
Doesn't matter.
I rolled a natural 20.
What do you mean doesn't matter?
Because I rolled a natural 20 to hit him.
No, Revenant said didn't matter. Anyways. Revenant, you take 2 points
I mean, advantage doesn't matter if your first roll's a nat 20. It's
No,
not
yeah,
gonna get
yeah.
any beautiful.
So you take double damage, so 2 points of damage.
Oh, fuck.
So I was really scared. I'm like, I don't want to roll crit damage.
Jesus is fucking fun.
Doesn't
you guys-
matter. I don't need to. It's worse.
You guys just kind of swap in places all day? Go into the bathroom and then swap?
You only do that once a day.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm going to fast travel to the end of the day. Nothing really happens. You guys are making good time heading east. Anything? Anything else?
Hey, you guys seen that book?
Nope.
It must be gone, I guess.
I haven't seen any books in a while.
I'm so like, if we don't get that book back, I mean, it's either here on the citadel, or I don't know. Maybe it's because it's not back at Neff. I mean, I've retraced my steps. I can't find it anywhere. Unless it's in Vincent's bag of holding. Did Vincent have it? Maybe we should check Vincent's bag of holding. Because, you know, if it's in his bag of holding, it might not come up on your locate object. So could you check for us? I mean,
Sounds disrespectful. How does that work? I just ask for your book?
You just think...
Well, you can ask for the book.
No, you just think of the book and then you reach into the bag of holding.
Just ask for the book. You do it.
Okay, I reach into the bag of holding to try and find the book.
You don't. Your hand doesn't grasp anything.
What's he grabbing?
He was
Nothing.
searching for a book.
Yeah. I try the same thing with my own bag of holding.
Your hand just grasps the air. Nothing goes to your hand.
How about you? Have you got a bag of holding? How about you? Check your bag of holding.
I'll stick my hand in. Nothing.
Roll a deception check, Teodarh.
Didn't seem like he tried that hard, though, right?
I think his deception check's gonna blow us out of the water.
And you can roll an insight check, Lucan.
I'm trying.
You've got really good deception.
I know you
Nat
do.
20?
No, that's probably only like a 9.
Yeah, you believe
I know, but
it's not in that bag of holding. Teodarh is telling you the truth.
Well, that's good. Good that we checked, though, right? At least we can rule that out.
One
You
less
know,
place to look.
yeah, it's probably not there if you've already checked, right?
That's what I just did.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. Well, thanks for checking anyway.
All right. So Gregorius kind of comes up to you, Erdan. He says, "We'll probably get to Waterdeep in the evening tomorrow, late evening. We should start seeing the lights of it at around 9 o'clock or so. And get there by midnight."
Then maybe now's a good time to send the Zephyr out ahead.
He goes, "Sure, yeah, okay." And he gets onto the Zephyr. They start untying the ropes. He says,
No, wait
"I
a
will-"
minute. If we send the Zephyr ahead, maybe I should go with the Zephyr and the nice warm beds, and you guys stay here on the Citadel in the wet sogginess.
I mean, couldn't we just all go on the Zephyr?
Except for whoever's driving this thing, right?
Well, once you set it in a direction.
Somebody's got to put on the brakes when we get there.
I mean, but we could easily see it.
Is it remote? Or do you have to be on the Citadel to make it work?
That's a Gord question.
Or jizz?
So, Erdan
Underscore.
can't see anything right now. He's attuning to it. He can hear people giving him directions. But he can't, look out a window and see where he is.
But we can be anywhere on the Citadel?
Do you have
Yeah.
to be on the Citadel to drive it?
Yes.
What if we're on the boat?
If the boat's on the Citadel, it's in the bubble.
Okay.
All right. So, therefore, if we send the Zephyr off the Citadel to announce our arrival,
They're going to announce our arrival.
We could just walkie-talkie it.
What are we going to call ourselves?
The Flying Citadel? Oh, you mean
Like
as a group
group.
name?
well, I thought we already established a group name.
Yeah,
We
the
just haven't had a chance to.
Citadelians.
Dust
Yeah,
in the
we're
wind.
The Flying Citadelians. Fucking cool.
Well, you were
Yeah.
the dust, but now you're dust in
I
the
just
wind.
thought of that too. I haven't been thinking about that the whole day.
It's not obvious.
For short, we're going to call ourselves FC.
FC. The Flying Citadel guys. Yeah, I like it. Do it.
Yeah, I thought we had come up with the
Jack,
dust.
Jack and Teodarh take a
I
point of
guess
inspiration.
now,
I vote we reopen to be the FCG.
Flying
flying citadel, guys?
Yeah. Fucking cool.
I mean, it's unique. I'll give you that. It's a
Fucking
little
bastards.
close to a combat of ours.
What?
I mean, there was.
Yeah, we sort of picked the dust because it helped us connect with one of our fallen comrades.
You mean Vincent?
No, before that guy.
How long before that did somebody else die? Like
Well,
a day?
No, it's been like a week or two.
What the fuck?
A week.
What's wrong with you people?
Well,
It's a high turnover.
Often the newest member is kind of,
What the hell?
You don't feel anybody to kind of get rid of them.
So Jack
they ask
Jackson
too many
is
questions.
But then they become the dust in the.
Well, I like the dust, but
I'm still okay with it if there's something
Sky
better.
Wardens.
I mean, that's actually pretty freaking cool. I'm not gonna lie.
but just give up on the dust that easily?
Yeah, Sky Wardens. I like that one.
We just change our name every week depending on
We
what
have
kind of
not-
a castle we
I
have.
never said it.
We talked about it and we said we hadn't picked a name. It's not like anybody is, but if they're gonna announce our arrival, and we come in a castle, we call ourselves the Sky Wardens. I mean, we're gonna have some pretty good credit.
Yeah.
the
Except
piece
that
of shit
we're
citadel
arriving
on a
in a
rock.
castle that is known to people.
Nobody knows about this thing. It came out of the water.
Right, there's
Been in the
history
water
there.
for thousands of years.
So, people have lived that long, they remember this thing.
Who?
Like 5 people. Yeah, everybody else has been
I'm
told.
250 years old. I never heard of it.
Well, everyone heard of this, yes, the black spot in the...
Yeah, but that was the spot was the citadel in the water.
Right.
But nobody knew. It was just a rumor that it was there.
They
Nobody
did call it the drowned citadel, that spot in the water. And Gregorius did say the legend is the gods.
Legend of the Drowned Citadel.
Legend.
Right, legend, and now here it is.
Do we,
Can
after
we
all the time
capitalize on the legend?
Sky Wardens
The
in the
Sky
legend.
Wardens of Legend.
Yes, there we go.
Wall.
Nope.
So
Extraordinary.
swole. He's so small.
You're all swollen.
That you abbreviate everything.
Do we know the name of this citadel from?
From the
From
book,
the book
it's
that
called
Lucan read.
the Citadel of Drakota.
Drakota.
Gregorius didn't know
That was in the book?
Yeah.
I'm saying, like I said, this is history. This is an actual city.
The only
Why don't
thing,
we
the only
incorporate
place
that?
that you've heard that is in the book.
No. The harp told me that.
Oh, that's
That's
true.
true as well.
That's true.
That's true.
Drakota.
Revived Drakota sword.
Sword.
That's good. I like that.
Raised.
Yes.
And
Okay, say it again.
Gregorius is
Skyward,
just sitting there going,
Raised Drakota. Sword.
We are sword.
I mean, we will always live by the sword and die by
No,
the sword.
God.
I'm sure
Mostly
some of us
dying, from what I understand of this group.
I think some of us will die on our sword.
Gregorius is just kind of waiting there patiently.
Alright, I said it out loud.
The Sky Wardens of the Raised Dakota.
Okay, let's
I
all
mean,
get matching tattoos.
yeah, we got to do it.
Too long.
Sky Wardens of the what?
If,
Oh, it's
well,
short.
it's short,
We'll call
but
it.
if you're going to announce us properly
Yeah.
in front of royalty,
Right.
we are the
full
Sky
name.
Wardens of the Raised Dakota.
Yeah. And then
That can be.
people just
I know.
It's
I'm like, we're going to leave the dust behind because this is just jackpot.
leave it
It
in
doesn't
dust.
get any
Yeah.
cooler. That's what
So
it is, Gord.
Sworded.
No, just sword.
sword.
This
Oh, the sword.
Sky
Okay.
Wardens
Well, there's a
of
the in there.
Dakota.
The is silent.
Know
Yeah.
the.
Sky Wardens have raised Drakota.
Okay.
So when they announce us, they'll say,
Sword.
Schwad.
otherwise known
May
as
the Schwan be with you.
All right. Gregorius bows and says, "Very well," and they unlatch the ship. It slowly drifts behind, and then it kind of rounds the corner.
I was gonna go with the ship.
Oh, damn.
And away he goes.
Jack, throw him.
Well, send a representative. Help get my
You
uncle.
could be the Squire of Sword.
I could take my uncle to the Waterdeep faster. If we're gonna arrive a day ahead of time, we might as well get him
Why wouldn't
medical
you want to?
attention.
Yes.
The ship has left.
Are you wanting to buy the...
Are you saying that ship sailed?
That ship has sailed there, Lucan.
Is it going faster than, say, a magic carpet could go?
Oh yeah.
Not the carpet fast. It is
The
30
ship's going
seconds.
faster than a magic carpet.
Oh, big.
But our citadel could keep up to the ship, right?
No,
Why?
the ship could go.
The ship was faster.
It was like
That
2-3
was
times
very-
faster.
Yeah. Took a long time. So we could go close to the same speed.
Well, if I missed out on my chance, I just thought, look, this would be a great opportunity to get my uncle some help faster. You
Yeah.
guys would just be one day behind.
Shame we keep forgetting about him.
Like he's not here, really.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
my uncle.
I guess we should slow the castle so we don't look too threatening when we get really close.
Full speed and full stop. Boom! Everybody brace against the wall.
All the
I'm wondering
furniture.
if we where they're gonna let us park.
In a lake.
Above a lake would be pretty cool.
Displays all the water in the lake.
Right over Emmett mansion.
Yeah.
It's dripping on him.
No, just lower it right. on
Does
his head.
Jarlaxle have a place where he keeps
Yes.
most of his shit? Because we could just dip ourselves in the ocean and just constantly drip water on top of where
I
he
thought-
lives.
This whole place has a waterfall that spills out of it.
Yeah, but
It's
most of it's
soft
gone. We could fill
Yeah.
it back
Oh
up.
yeah, we could top it back up again.
From what you
Yeah,
know, Jarlaxle was on his ship.
Pardon?
From what you know, Jarlaxle stayed on his ship. You don't know what he has in the city of Luskan.
We could just
Luskin.
That's where he's from.
We're not going to
No,
Luskin.
we're not going to Luskin.
we can
No,
just
it's
drown his ship by
He
accident.
would move.
Yeah, I thought his ship was a submarine or something.
It is a submarine.
He also has his regular ship though. The
Yeah.
We
Eye of
need,
whatever.
We just need depth charges. Drop in the sky.
rocks.
Depth charges.
From this height, yes.
You get about a 2-foot diameter rock through that bottom hole.
That would frickin' suck from 500 feet.
For
That
1,000 feet.
That would make...
Did you bring any rocks with you?
No.
You just tear off chunks of the citadel, though.
True.
Yeah.
Hey, we gotta fix this place.
Yeah, well, I mean, this wall
We're not
here.
getting the rocks up here.
Yeah, this one's it's falling apart. It's not worth fixing this one right here.
Is Erdan trained in history?
I am.
Yes, Erdan was. I figured you were.
Nope.
He's just old.
I'm told I remember a lot of shit.
Okay.
To them.
Religion?
Why would a priest take religion?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got religion.
Apparently you answered your own question.
I thought if I'm making a priest, I have to have religion.
So it's pretty quiet up here. All you do is hear the wind. Safety of the ship is out of sight now. You guys are alone on the citadel by yourselves. A little different. There's no...
Okay, well, let's determine where we're going to do things. We're going to need,
So Gregorius actually took his compass table and gave you the navigation maps he has, because he says I can get there by just looking at the stars. So you actually have a navigation table now in the Citadel, wherever you want to put it, with a compass.
Can we like take half a day and move the furniture around to put it in the navigation room so at least like it's furnished, so we can put the map?
So what are you going to make a navigation room?
Build some cabinets.
What?
Soggy wood.
What do you want to be the
main?
There's a piece of furniture upstairs you can take apart.
How many rooms are like reasonably well sealed off? This place
Oh, it's got
from the weather.
quite a few
How many rooms are
bedrooms down
protected?
below.
Oh,
The upper part seems to be in ruin, but the lower part was protected by the rock encompassing it.
so we
The
got
only
like
thing on the upper floor is the throne room and the towers. Everything else is all demolished.
we have like 2,000 square feet of usable space in the basement.
47.
I would say you got quite a bit, because
Yeah, there's.
it's pretty big.
Yeah.
Cool.
During Erdan's probably next foray into his map making, Teodarh will join him.
Okay.
Because I'm sure it's going to take you more than one day to map this place.
Oh yeah. I don't have a laser point.
I'll create a map of this place for you guys next time. Do you guys want to do anything else for the day?
If Teodarh and Erdan are going to do the map thing, then yes.
Okay. You guys spend the whole day mapping it out together.
Okay.
During that time, Teodarh would have probably asked Erdan about your faith a bit of Corellon.
Yeah.
Was close. Just like how you've interacted with them and your relationship, I guess. Just seeing how things might work for you.
Well, Corellon doesn't take direct. He doesn't interact directly with the people. He wants them to live their own lives. And
Interesting.
follow their own path. To live.
Hmm.
And enjoy life.
I understand, and these plates that Lucan has been on about for the past couple days, if the knowledge was dangerous to you,
I haven't consulted my god on that yet. Maybe I should, though.
that might be something. Mine has said something about it that it might be dangerous, but then again, the threat we face is also terrifying. Sometimes a necessary risk.
Okay. Erdan is going to on the next long rest, he's going to consult, or what is it called again? Commune with his god.
You need components for that.
Do you?
Nothing major though. You might have it.
Incense and vial of holy.
You guys did get some
I believe I
residuum.
already have that. I have that.
You guys also remember you got some residuum from one.
Yep.
Okay.
I remember asking for holy water, but I don't know if we ever got any.
No. But I mean, he can bless the water and make it holy.
Yeah, I
for
can
this
make
purpose.
holy water. 'Cause I have the ability to do that. It's one of the spells I have, actually. Is it Hell?
Isn't there also something that you do every night?
Yeah.
that you burn a spell slot for?
Yeah.
Hide your locket or something?
Mm.
Your necklace of finding your way through the storm.
Arcanist magic aura. Yeah, burn a second level slot every day. I have to start that over again because I got screwed over as a retard.
No, we didn't do along with you didn't miss it. Unless you didn't have a spell slot when you kind of got your mind back.
I did have so I could have probably used it.
Then you could have used it, so
Yeah.
you wouldn't have lost it.
Right.
I mean, next time, ask. It's just
So
what I've learned, or what she's told me, the magic is dangerous, and
The magic of cruel.
no,
Fun.
the magic of these Mobius plates is dangerous.
You see Jack's in the corner trying to chew on one.
There's chocolate
you chewed
inside.
on Revenant, Vincent's plates.
I'm currently chewing on one.
I just
I am going to ask my god.
Are you do it now or later?
I'm gonna do it later, but I gotta think about it.
Okay, we'll get back to you. You think about it.
About the plates?
I'd like to.
about the spells that will be learned. Is it dangerous?
What can you tell me about your homeland
Well, I think the answer to that's yes. That's,
that needs defending?
Well, not much.
Have you been there before?
Yes, I
Okay.
grew up there.
You
Oh.
Gale a tail.
It's a location that the DM is more familiar with than I am.
Yeah, you're the part of the Wood Elves, right? You're in a forest.
Oh, I am a wood elf. No, I'm a high elf.
That's
Sorry,
a high
high
elf.
elf. But it's the forest of Comanthor, I believe.
Yeah, Cormanthor is the forest. Cormanthir is the nation.
There you go.
But it's high elves.
That's the worst.
Oh, sorry, you were born in Myth Draenor, in the woods of Comanthor.
There you go.
Sweet.
I am
Hoity
high
toity.
elf, and my parents,
Are
They-
higher elves.
they
Yeah.
all the way high.
Your
They're
father
part
is
of-
Sandiel. Your father is
They're part of-
Sandiel, is a high elf lord.
The reigning, governing body. They sit on the council there.
Oh. So if you could just get somebody to send a message that from Waterdeep, that maybe.
Yeah, that'd probably be the fastest. As soon as we're within, cell service, we can
Yeah.
send off a message, right?
They're a very strong nation. I wouldn't think one guy could just take them down. Right?
I mean, you saw what Mola did here.
Yeah, we know who's going up against them.
Did I see that?
No, you didn't. You haven't seen what Mola can do.
What did he do?
He fill you in on the tale of what happened when, he took a ship that blew up buildings and rained down fireballs from the sky.
Mithranor, though, is a paranoid nation that wouldn't just let people wander by. Waterdeep is open.
Well, we have a citizen in Mr. Nor, and it's not like they can stop a flying fortress.
No, I'm not saying that they're going to stop us. I'm saying, Waterdeep is open and more susceptible to being attacked than Mithranor would be.
Did they still have a missile there?
Well, this is why I was saying maybe it'd be a good idea.
Roll a history
Find
check,
out.
Lucan.
Your own history.
Yes.
Know your own history.
See if I know my own history. Pretty sure that's 12.
Okay, DC was 10. So when Jack is talking about, Waterdeep is open and Comanthor is, kind of closed in and they're not trusting of outsiders. It's very much true. I guess the difference is, though, Waterdeep can mobilize and move around, whereas Comerthor has built its military to defend and protect itself. If you wanted to go into the differences between the two places.
So there you have it.
I think it'd be fucking cool to go there. Yeah, I'd be happy to join you.
It'd be very chilly to go to Neverwinter.
Yeah, that's a shit place. Mr. Norris is a bucket list type place.
I mean, if we really wanted to go somewhere cold, there's always Icewind Dale with that map too, but that seems awful.
Isn't Neverwinter on the way to Iceland?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything in this path goes through Neverwinter with you. If you wanted to go to see what the nation had and what was happening, and if they are invested doing something there, I think that should probably be the next step we do.
Well, I just think if there's a threat, we've got to at least warn them, if not offer our support. Yes, Neverwinter is our first stop. Our Waterdeep was our first stop.
Yeah, it's so close. Neverwinter is like bottom priority.
Yeah, bottom priority.
Nobody wants to go there.
No, we'd much rather go to Icewind Dale than Neverwinter.
Yeah, got me up.
I'll hitch a ride with the dolphins.
I get the Black Viper to help me. She's
That's
always super cool about stuff like that.
Something else.
I definitely didn't almost kill her earlier.
Is she another party member of yours?
So, do you think it's maybe a good idea, though, that we look into this Blanthir, or this glass orb, and we try and see what the plans are that Moab has? Maybe we can find out what his...
I don't know if we should look at. Maybe we should consult some. Lady Silverhand.
She wouldn't know what it is.
So I've thought of what I'm going to ask my god.
Okay.
I'm going to pray to Corlon and commune with him. I'm going to
You set your incense up, draw your circle.
Yes. Do the whole
Goat's blood.
I can sit down with you, and we can do crisscross applesauce together.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll say it's evening now. 8 o'clock?
Hold hands.
8, 9?
It's not part of the ritual.
I'm going to ask.
You just touched us.
Just preference.
I'm going to ask Corlon if he condones the use of the magic described in the books or the plates to confront the evil that we face.
That is so well worded.
Nice. I like it. Because we wouldn't want to...
What are they eat?
As you chew on them.
Now you have
We
to roll a
wouldn't want
D100.
You have to roll it.
No, that's something else, is it not?
You talking divine favor?
Yeah, you're talking like
Commune is a level 5 spell. He just gives me a.
Oh,
yeah, there's
one-word
a
answer.
25% chance for each cast.
I think it gets worse if you cast it more often.
6.
That's the Mike we know.
That might get those.
When it comes down to a roll.
When it matters.
Isn't it you have to roll under that 25%?
No,
I think it
that's
gets
So- So you
like
get 3
five.
questions, right? With the yes or no.
Is it 3 or 5?
Well,
yeah.
Okay.
5 is
3.
Up to 3 questions.
Okay.
Do you condone the use of the magic to confront evil? Do you have
You're thinking of divine
animosity towards these plates? And is there ice cream in heaven?
Is it dairy free?
Okay, so the first question is, does he condone the use?
Is lactose intolerance in heaven?
Right?
I hope not.
Yeah.
It's weird. You've communed with your god before, and you've gotten kind of these positive, affirmative, or negative questions. And you almost feel a hesitation in the answer, like it was about to say something and then hesitated. And then silence.
You have to get a yes or a no.
No, one-word answer.
Oh.
Didn't you fail the...
In a case where a one-word answer could be misled or contrary to the deity's interest. Huh? What's this?
Okay, so you get nothing.
Right, receive
No.
unclear.
What is this called? It's called communion, right?
You get a word forming. Kind of like last resort.
You don't. The D100 is only if you cast it 2 or more times before finishing the next long rest.
Oh.
So no problem.
Okay.
You didn't have
So
to do
There's
it.
no D100 roll, but if you cast it again in the next 24 hours, there's a D100 roll.
Okay.
So you get for the first question, you get a hesitation, and then there's not a yes or no. The words last resort form in your mind. And one more word is careful.
For the second question?
To the first question, you actually get
Okay.
2 words, and then a few seconds later, a third word.
He triple answered this.
What?
That's how well it was worded.
So the second question was?
Does he hold animosity towards the plates?
Lord?
Yeah, the god is thinking.
Just double checking. There was no Jeopardy sound, so I didn't know what was going on. Also copyright.
Yeah, I was gonna say and cut.
You get the feeling of one word comes, and it's hubris.
Hubris?
Hubris.
What? That didn't answer your question at all.
That's all you get.
You're only supposed to be.
Uh-huh. And what about for the third question?
Ice cream.
In heaven.
What's the best flavor?
Oh shit. Not shit.
So you get there's a pause. You're not sure. Like there's a pause for the third question. Then you hear moose tracks.
Oh, yeah. Island Farms, baby. Yeah. This podcast is sponsored by Island Farm.
Can we reach out? That'd be
I'll take a free tub of moose track.
5 pints of ice cream or 6 pints of ice cream per
For
podcast?
mentioning?
Yeah.
For mentioning.
Oh, just not for each one.
When you get up there and die, all the gods are just super obese. All right. For the second day of travel, then, what do you guys want to do? We're getting towards the end of the day.
I'd like to have a closer look at this hilt.
Okay.
The son of a hilt.
And
You've identified it before.
I have identified it,
And you've
but
used it.
I'd like to spend some time with it. Maybe see if I can activate it and
Yep.
swing it around.
You found the button, and you activate it. The purple lightsaber comes out.
Yeah.
It does give off a daylight.
And a bit of heat.
Wow, cool.
I'll spar with you.
You
that
probably
thing?
don't want to spar with this thing. I mean, look at it. It's
Cutie and weak.
it harnesses the power of the sun. Like,
Yeah.
You don't
Josh.
even look at this.
Okay, Josh.
All right.
It hits you, you lose or
Yeah, I'll take some time and attune to this hilt.
Sure.
I'll attune to the thing you gave me. The
Spinning, no, timeless locket.
locket. Yeah.
Okay. It's getting towards the end of the night. Did you guys have any last minute things to do before you take your long rest?
Locket.
No, in here.
Yeah,
I'm here.
something like that.
Probably as we're all gathered together, I'll mention to Erdan if you had an answer from your deity.
He says that it's dangerous and the last resort.
I still don't know what these things are supposed to do. They teach you to use new spells that you've never used.
There is magic imbued in the plates that can be discovered if enough time has been spent together.
Lost magic.
Yeah, the book had a cipher that helped you decode what's written on the plate.
The
My
plate
deity
is the
told me
cipher.
that-
The
Oh,
plate
the
is the
plate-
cipher. The book is written in code.
So the book is the thing that has the
Yeah.
spell.
Yes.
My deity told me that those spells are dangerous. But I feel like it might be necessary as a last resort.
But what does it matter? We don't have the book anymore.
I am aware of that. And I also asked Erdan to consult.
Hey,
his
Erdan,
deity.
maybe you could ask your god where the book is.
Maybe that.
Today.
Pestering him for every little stupid
Well,
thing.
I'll do that then.
I'll ask Neff again.
Yeah, I can ask. I don't have a commune spell, but I
mean-
can ask. Right? What does it hurt?
You gotta
Erdan,
talk to Neff like
Every day.
8 times a day.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
Hey, man. What up?
Do you like your hair or something?
Yeah, send a photo that you do.
Yeah.
You send them
That's the ground.
I texted you and you haven't responded yet.
Started inundating him with useless knowledge. Just be like, so turns out these green berries are very bad.
It tastes good. And I have the shit.
It stuck to my fur this time.
They call them bad berries.
With the knowledge that Erdan asked, his deity also confirmed that the spells are dangerous. Now, with the knowledge of this, Lucan, do you still want to continue the pursuit of learning what these are?
I don't think you let anyone else tell you what to do.
Well,
I'm not. I'm
I
just
did-
informing you.
I'm still on board to try and find out what the plates do, because, like, my knowledge in Arcana wants me, like, I want to learn more spells, more powerful things. Like, this is totally what I'm into. The learning about the orb is just to find out what Moab's plans are to attack my city or something. You know, like,
Stop him.
it's two different things. In my mind, the
I know,
plates are
but-
separate.
Plates seem to be connected to Moab.
But the plates
Somehow.
might give us an advantage, you know, a hand up on, you know, the power that we need to defeat him.
I agree. That's why I know it's a double-edged sword. Which is why I posed the question.
I think if we have the plates, we need to use the book. Only in desperate measures against.
But what
Moab.
that, what that
Because-
requires, though, is to learn everything in advance.
Yeah,
Because
Because
if we don't and he does, it's a worst case scenario.
Right, but if I don't spend time learning what the spells are, then even if I use the spells at the last resort, I have to still know what they
you
are.
have to learn them
I
first.
can't. If it takes
During
20 hours.
Lucan's conversation, Teodarh will pull the book out of my bag and hold it and put it in front of me.
Where did you get that from? You had it this the whole time?
Kept it for safekeeping.
You kept it from me?
Kept it from everyone. I have no plates.
I understand, but
Want a plate?
we just wasted like days of time that I could have been working on it.
Not quite 2 days.
That's 2 days.
It took me time to ask the questions to figure out if this was okay.
I start pulling on my wig.
I ask you again, are you prepared, knowing what you know, as a last resort only?
I'm prepared.
Do you solemnly swear upon Coralon?
Yes.
Insight check. Because I am very hesitant, because I can steal the book back from you.
And Lucan, this feeling comes over you of, this is serious if you say yes.
True.
What? You have like something inside of you too?
No, I will. I would say.
That's his uncle. I mean, no.
I would,
Oh, no.
Notice that.
I would say that my connection with Coralon has less weight than my connection with my uncle. So, for me to swear on Coralon is something that Lucan would, yeah, I'll swear on, no problem. But to swear on something like my family heritage or my city or like something that I'm connected with more.
Then be so upon your family, your uncle, and your heritage then.
And you can see a look of sincerity. And I take the wig off and
We all kind of grimace at it. I mean, the hair's grown in a little bit more.
Handprint.
I look down at my uncle, who's still not doing very well, and I return, stare back at you, and then to each individual member of my party, and I say, I swear that this is a last resort upon my uncle and my heritage.
I don't think you answer to us. I think you could make your own decision.
But I'm answering to you as a party member.
Swear to the
that
sword.
You trust me. What was that?
Swear to the sword, the Sky Wardens of Raised Drakota.
I swear on the sword.
Then so be it. I'll push the book towards you and hand it to you.
Okay.
I'd be fine if you did it for fun.
Yeah, me too. Have at it, man. Did you say that? Live your life. Here's some plates. Okay. I'll give you the other 2 plates I have.
Oh. I'm sure that will help later, but I can only do so much reading at once.
Yeah. Well, you got some catching up to do now.
Give him the time turner thing.
No, he doesn't want
No.
that.
You get 2 actions, don't you? You read twice as good.
If Vincent is not wanting to come back to us, then I don't need to return these to him. So you might as well have them.
I can for sure say that I saw him pass on into the afterlife. Or at least
Do we
that-
know how Vincent, who his god was, and how?
I don't.
He never mentioned anything to you guys.
I know that he is.
Did you commune tomorrow?
He's a little
And,
weird looking.
Ask who's God.
He looks familiar to me in the same sense that he's probably from the same place I am, but I don't know exactly where he's from.
Where you from?
Shadowfell.
Do you think we could bury Vincent here in the citadel?
No, this is like a sullen. Sully
Prefer
place.
to do it in some place
Dirt?
that is more
Permanent?
permanent.
Yeah.
But if he's here in the coffins, we carry him with us, and we could bless those coffins and make them hallowed again.
You could, if that is. I'm okay with that.
It's just a little.
That seems cheesy.
It's a little ominous to carry around a few extra coffins for the next one of us. That.
Why are you pointing at me?
I mean, I would prefer to bury him in
troll skull at the bottom in the base, where
He cannot be
he
scryed
cannot be
upon.
scryed upon or seen.
That's good. I like that.
If I die, I
Do
want
not-
you guys to take me to the Fey Realm.
Fey realm?
Yeah.
To be buried there?
Yeah.
Or like cast your ashes into the Fey realm?
Yeah.
Just throw it through the portal.
No.
Some guy's drinking coffee on the other side of the portal in the favor as this dust comes flying into his coffee.
Yeah. I just need my ashes returned. That's all
Okay.
I ask.
Okay, I'm writing that down.
In the fake binder, that's not your real notebook.
And well, this is my notebook. It's just my
Wrong notebook.
my Castle Time Worm notebook.
Yeah, so I'll give you back the Book of Mobius. And we'll move forward with this.
It's called the Book of Dunamancy.
Yeah, it says that right on the cover.
I want my ashes spread among the crystal spires of the Astralasian.
Is this the dummies version?
Yes. It's the Dunamancy for Dummies.
It's a graphic novel.
It's a graphic novel.
Written by the Lebowski.
You just see text bubbles with blam and kapoof.
I want my ashes shoved down Cain's throat after you avenge me.
Whose throat?
Yes. Cain.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know that.
Oh, no, but I do
no
remember
idea.
that. I remember that.
Yeah.
Cain, I thought he was
He's
Emmett Froon that you did.
Nah.
Jarlaxle.
Garlic.
Oh, I hate all those guys, but
You saved a little bit.
You want 1/3 of your ashes
no,
down
no,
his throat.
Cain is one that like semi killed me. It's my backstory anyway.
Tell us more.
Yeah.
It's in the backstory.
Yeah, we don't
I've
know.
already gone over it probably once or twice.
You never told me about that.
Yeah, Jack's never heard.
Oh, let's
I've been
hear
here
the
for 3
backstory.
days.
I'm not. It's a long one.
Check it out on
At the next
girlspursuits.com.
Huh?
You regale the tale.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
It's
gotta
actually on the
reread it.
website if you want to read it.
5 years ago or whatever.
It is a
you wrote
long.
it.
It is quite a while ago.
It's on the website,
I should give it a reread.
so you
Remember
know it.
the name.
All right. It's getting late. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna play with my dolls.
Okay.
I'm still
You
spending.
know that seems so creepy, but I know that's actually something you can do as a character.
I'm spending lots of time.
In
talking
his
to
wig.
Larp.
What's that,
Talking to
Jack?
his dolls and they're talking back to him. That's the creepier part.
Jack, what'd you say?
I'm just spending lots of time talking to my harp.
Okay. And
Yeah,
it just talks about
objects that I talk to. It's
the
all
harp
gonna
goes
talk to
into
you,
everyone's talking to their stuff.
Yeah. She seemed lonely and kind of didn't
Yeah,
know
so
what the
she
world
just
was
talks
like.
about daily life in Drakota, nothing fancy. Just kind of she was in the court, so she talked about daily life with the king and princes and kind of the nobles. It's nothing of note, but just kind of goes through just common everyday life in Drakota.
And I try and tell her what I know of the world now, what has changed.
And she's thoroughly enraptured, just trying to understand what's happening.
And I'll also play the harp some to learn better what I'm doing and everything.
Yeah, as you're talking, you're interfacing.
Yep.
You're
Having a moment.
interface. Your right interface.
And she goes,
Putting
just-
these moments.
as you're playing, she just move your finger right there. Yeah, pluck it there.
Oh. I'm not
Faster, faster.
I'm not role playing this with Bert. Not until I can look him in the eye.
Make it as awkward as it is right now.
Where do you want me to finger you?
All right. That's a good way to shut me up.
By fingering you?
How to be a DSM podcast.
We're getting close. All right. Well, it's getting late. You guys heading off to your various sleeping areas. Anything you want to do before we do the long rest?
Did I ever get a response? So, way back when, I sent 24 words via the Rocky Talkie as a warning about Jarl Axel. Did I ever get a response?
And who did you send it to?
Greyhand.
The lead of the Greyhand. I forgot her name.
Oh,
Vajra.
Vajra, Blackstaff. Yeah, you get a response, and it was delayed, and she apologizes, saying I was away, and
Sorry,
says
I was at Talt for a week.
yeah, I was at a spa. This is concerning. I hope you have evidence because Jarl Axel is well respected and liked. He is the Open Lord of Luskan. I hope you have some evidence when you return to Waterdeep. It's kind of the response you get. You don't get.
I feel like I hit that.
She seems pretty. She does not believe you offhand. Like she's like, you better have some evidence.
And we don't.
Do my words get like transposed as like blank text?
No, it's like
Is
recording
it
a
just, like,
message.
monotone?
It gets recorded as a message with the inflections and everything.
Okay.
And it gets sent.
Okay.
And then you get it back, but you get from her tone, you get it like, really? You okay? I'll listen to you, but this is kind of unbelievable. He is the savior of Waterdeep by saving all the gold from that dragon heist.
Really?
Now he's got the gold. Oh.
Well, he gave it back to Waterdeep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when he became Open Lord of
Bought
Luskan.
his way in.
Paid the price.
We paid the price. By fucking up and not getting that Elder Dragon involved.
Alright. So you guys bed down for the night?
Can I spend some of this evening reading the Book of Dunamancy with my first Mobius plate? The one
Yeah.
that I have.
How many
logged
hours do you want to spend?
with? Well, I can spend 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get 4 hours more on your book if you're keeping total.
Yep.
Everyone goes to their various sleeping areas, and eventually Lucan, sleep takes you as well. Teodarh, you get a feeling again from the Raven Queen, and it's just more of a message. And she's like, hang on to his body. There's someone who will want it. And that's all you hear.
Okay.
That's it.
His body? You mean Jack's body?
No,
Vincent's.
Vincent. Rabbit.
I'm making a new character.
You already have one. You're making a backup for your
I needed a second backup. One for when Gord kills me, and one for when the rest of you kill me.
I'd also like everyone to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Again?
Why do I have to fail so many?
Well,
14. Or no, 13. Going up.
14 for Teodarh.
Rolled 5. I got 16.
Who got a 5?
I rolled a 5, but I got a 13.
Oh,
Jack got 12.
okay.
Rebby got 18.
Lucan got 16.
So, okay. All right. you guys have a restful sleep. You wake up in the morning. Another clear day. There's no smell of bacon though, as Spoon is not there to make you breakfast. He did leave some of the. He did leave you a care package of eel, but it might not be a good breakfast meal. But you do have eel, and you figure from what Gregorius tells you that you'll probably get to. You'll probably start seeing the lights of Waterdeep around 9 p.m. and then arriving at midnight.
Ominous. We could like slow down so we arrive in the morning.
Yeah.
Are we gonna call it an episode?
Almost.
Okay. So.
Me?
What are you guys doing?
Lucan wakes up in the morning.
Yeah.
From his trance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check on Lucian, see how he's doing.
He's feeling better. He's kind of getting up and trying to walk a little bit. And
he hold his sword now?
He can hold it, but then he puts it down after a bit. He's just weak.
Okay. I'll spend the rest of the day reading the book.
Sure. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'll probably like walk around the castle and kind of like keep watch as it's moving.
Roll a perception check.
I'll throw a bunch of heavy shit off of the ship that we don't want.
So we can go faster.
Debris and like whatever junk.
Just rotting stuff.
Perception, that's an 18.
18. It's a clear day,
No.
Teodarh.
Didn't you do that when you found all the wet, soggy stuff that you're like, let's just
I
throw
think
it back
Mike
in the
did
ocean?
some of it earlier.
we threw all the rotten
And then it was like,
furniture.
well, you're throwing stuff in the ocean? You're like, we're just putting it back where it came from.
You look over Teodarh, you see Jack just throwing rotten wood and everything over the side. And then you look a little bit ahead of you and to your left, and you see something in the water, kind of bobbing in the water. It's like something a bit of white, maybe pieces of wood.
Driving this thing. We're like thousands of feet up, though, right?
I don't think you're at thousands of feet up.
Hundreds of feet up?
Yeah.
You
look like you
something-
see something white and brown in the water.
White and brown.
Kind of bobbing.
Like from this height, do we see it like it's on the surface of the water or beneath the water?
It's on the surface.
I use my magic carpet to investigate. Who wants to come with me?
Is this your first flight?
First flight.
No way.
Carpet!
I speed up the boat or the.
First flight. Oh my goodness.
Maybe you need like a training run.
Yeah,
No.
Hundreds of feet up
No,
in the air.
I've no fear of heights. Literally,
I'm not
not a
afraid of
second
heights.
thought.
It's usually just the sudden stop at the bottom.
I'm not afraid of that either. You're just invincible.
Oh
You're a
god.
god.
How far
How far
down?
is it,
How far from the ship to this surface of the water? I gotta know exactly.
If you're going from the top level of the citadel, like where you come out of the throne room, that's probably about 400 feet down to the surface of the water.
I got a feather. I have a feather fall.
Right, and then what? You fall into
Now
the
you're
ocean.
in the ocean with something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I will go with you because somebody's got to look out after
If
me.
you're leaving, the book should stay here.
Oh, you're right. Okay, you're on your own. I'm reading the book.
I hop on my carpet and I say, "Carpet."
Okay.
Yes.
It
I read the
levitates
book.
up about 2
And then
feet off
I-
the ground.
I
I'll
grab
go
it by
with
the
you.
tassels and I try and steer it
Grab
down.
it by the tassels.
Grab by the tassels. And it gives you a little slap on the ass.
So tell Gord that. then.
Yeah,
I'm trying to-
Teodarh will go with Revenant.
I'm trying to use it like a zero-turn mower.
Yeah. But you've flown these
I love
before.
that image.
Revenant,
Both
you've
down
flown
is
this.
down, both up is up.
You have flown
Push
the.
away, go fast.
You've flown the magic carpet in the Blackstaff Tower before.
Oh, that's right.
So
Yeah,
you were
okay,
used
okay.
to this. And everyone's quite amazed as you go whipping out the door of the throne room.
Right, because you claimed this was your first, and you've actually done this
Yeah,
before.
lots of times.
So you go flying off the edge.
Side laying on the carpet. I'm like, I'm not letting go. I'm not letting go.
You see Teodarh up on the tower there, pointing down to where he spotted it, and you head straight for it. And you see it now,
Teodar's
too.
coming with me, by the way.
Teodarh
yes.
will join. Yeah. 'Cause
Okay.
First he puts his brown pants on.
Okay.
Good brown pants.
So who has the book?
Exceptionally brown.
Huh?
Who has the book?
Lucan.
I'm on the ship, or
Right.
at the citadel with the book.
All right. You go whipping down, and you're starting to get closer. You can recognize that it is floating wreckage of a ship. You see a sail in the water. You see kind of a broken half of a ship, kind of half submerged, and the other back half of the ship half submerged. Yeah, and kind of crates and everything floating in the water and wood.
I'm gonna send Fizzbot down to have a look at it.
there any furniture in there?
No, is it? Do we recognize this ship? Is this the Who's just
The
with us?
Zephyr?
The one that we sent as a note?
No,
Yeah, is this the Zephyr?
no, this looks like a ship you haven't seen before,
Like,
Huh?
not like a
and it's quite
water
wrecked. Like it's not
ship,
like
an airship.
it's kind of broken all over. It does look like the front is kind of bobbing a little bit. The back half is kind of semi underwater and kind of bobs up a little bit, but
Are there any recognizable features like the bow or flag or anything like that?
roll a perception.
Is there any people?
You roll it.
Roll a perception.
15. Nope. Sorry. 9. Nope. 10. 5. My modifier changed.
It's getting worse and worse. You don't see any signs of life at all.
No, not life. Just like identifying, like, do we recognize the?
No, I don't care about people.
Yeah,
Is it a pirate ship?
you don't see any identifying flags, or you can't see the back of the ship because it's underwater, like a name or
No.
anything like that.
Can you tell the kind of nationality of the ship, like what kind of style of ship it would have been?
You're not there.
Was it
Something from Waterdeep or
You're not there. What's Revenant and Teodarh doing?
I'll probably like hop off the carpet onto the boat gently and
Yeah.
kind of explore a bit.
Okay.
Slowly walk.
See, you're not the one who's gonna.
Not yet.
I'll do a lot better. at
So
some
the
of that
front
stuff.
front half of the
I'm not
boat
just picking on
is torn away from the back half of the boat, but they're kind of like 30 feet away from each
the
other.
guy over the two new ones.
So the front half is kind of at an angle, and it's kind of bobbing in the water.
Yeah, I'll just continue to investigate the ship and just see if there's
roll an
people
investigation.
or
Roll an investigation.
you gonna help.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Investigation 25.
You notice on the front part of the ship that
That's me.
there seems to be an air pocket.
I'll like point at it to Revenant and say,
And you kind of see through the cracks. There's seems to be like a little area that's an air pocket.
At least you can breathe water.
Yes. We can breathe water.
mm-hmm.
Do we hand out those caps to everybody? or
Yes.
what?
Yeah. He said everyone got one, and they're not attunement items.
We could. We could all win again. I have to go. I
Okay.
have to pick up 2 jerseys as well now instead of just going to my game.
Can you give me 3 minutes?
Nope. He's got to
I
go.
can give you 3 minutes if they're quick 3 minutes.
Okay.
I can't give you 4 minutes.
What are you guys doing?
We're
not there.
gonna dive in the water and investigate the air pocket.
Okay. So you dive
3
in.
minutes?
Yeah.
You dive in. You come up into the front of the boat, and there's boxes floating and stuff like that. There's wood pieces there, but it's kind of this intact air bubble that keeps the front end of the boat. You do see kind of behind one of the crates, it's kind of like a big line of crates there. You see like a scaled hand just protruding from behind one of the crates, just floating in the water.
Lift it up and try and like pull it onto one of the crates so the body's on top of the crate.
You pull this dragonborn up onto a crate, completely unconscious.
But alive?
You do a medicine check.
I do first aid on it.
Yeah, I just reach out and give him 1 hit point.
Okay, do that. Yes.
It sputters and kind of coughs, and it's starting to kind of come around. You feel a rush of water behind you, and a large scaly head comes slowly out of the water behind you and looks at you, its jaws, and you hear this voice from this creature saying, "Family, we have dinner." And we'll stop.
Thank you for streaming this episode of the Mobius Chronicles. Our team at Perilous Pursuits love playing D&D, but your likes, thumbs ups, and subscriptions motivate us to do even more crazy characters, voices, and memorable moments. For streaming options for all of our shows, a link to our Facebook community, and tools and extras that might help your D&D games, go to our website at www.perilouspursuits.com. In the meantime, ask that black dragon to acid wash your jeans, cast duplicity, and double date those water genasi sisters. Then meet your friends at the Barge Ride Inn, and drink some ale, roll some dice, and play some D&D.